Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Drachmae and Demigods. I am Sammy Ferber, and I'll be your host for the evening. Welcome back to the Links to Tartarus campaign. We're here. We're ready to murder. We're super excited. A couple announcements before we get started. This is actually a little bit of a big announcement for any of you that have been following the Red Opera campaign on Fableforge RPG's Twitch channel, which you should. It's awesome. We're taking a bit of a hiatus. Our DM has given us permission to say why. He's going through a divorce, so he doesn't really have a lot of time to be running a campaign right now, and we're supporting him in that. So the channel's going to be dark for a little bit as he gets his situation figured out, and then we will be back with the Red Opera Season 2. So stay up to date on our social medias for that, on the Fableforge RPG social media for that. Sorry for the delay, but we will be back to that story, don't you worry. Here on Drachmae and Demigods, if you want to check out the entirety of the Links to Tartarus campaign, you can find all of our previous episodes on our YouTube channel. You can link to it down below. Or if you're watching this on YouTube now, in the future, hello, how you doing? Enjoy your Saturday or later. Okay, so that's what I got. Let's jump into the story. So, I will also mention Anura might be joining us later, might not. They have another thing that they are at right now, so they're hoping to make it, but no promises. So, previously on Drachmae and Demigods, the Hands of Fate said their goodbyes to Sylvan and set back off on their adventures, starting first in Vultura, where they met back up with Triea, the daughter of Poseidon, who they had sailed with once on the Tromocrates, and who was now overseeing the construction of the Ark of Fate, the party's new badass warship. While in the city, you all decided to have a sparring match to test out your new abilities and weapons, which left Anura, Ryujin, and Alexios victorious. Then, as you settled in for the night, Illmaye snuck off to get a secret assassination assignment from the Vultures, the prominent thieves guild here on the Isle of Ares. She was given a target, Nala of Golden Arm, as well as some information about her. But that's all she has to go on. So, as we come in, Illmaye, it is the early hours of the morning. It's the middle of the night. You have observed as much as you think you can gather for tonight. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to. Oh wait, I can't get back to the castle Can I? Oh, frick. Okay. Well, I kind of forgot about that. Well, I guess I'll I'm in a tavern right now, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna approach and be like, "How much for a room?"
For what we got currently, I'll just give you, it's a silver for the night.
Okay, works for me.
You toss him a silver, and he gives you a key and leads you up to a room on the second story. And this place is sort of a dive bar, and so you walk into this tavern room, and there's a brief moment where you're like, the house is way nicer. But it'll do. It's a bed, it's a thin mattress, it doesn't smell too bad, and there's no one else in here, so you are able to bed up for the night.
Yeah.
So
hopefully somebody finds me.
So, several hours later, you can all take a long rest. Alexios, Adagio, Ryujin, and Anura all wake up in the champion's house, and you find Illmaye is gone.
I will probably send them a message via sending.
What are you gonna say?
Where'd you go? Yeah, you in trouble? Should I send the troops?
Illmaye, you are awoken from your slumber by the sound of Adagio's voice in your head, and for a moment you're like not sure if it's dream Adagio or if it's real Adagio, but whatever it is, you think you're awake now.
Oh, I got locked out. I left the inner ring. You have to come and get me. I'm at the Brazen Pool.
Can't respond to that, but I'll let the others know when I bump into them.
Alright, so eventually the party that's in the house makes their way to a central area. You see that Traya has stocked this house with a bit of food, enough to make a breakfast. There's some bread and some fruit and that sort of thing. And you can make yourself a bit of a meal as you guys all gather. Anora seems very tired, and so with some brief words, they decide to head back upstairs and sleep the fight off a bit more.
I just sent a message off to Illmaye. She kind of, got locked outside of the inner ring. She's at the Brazen Fool for whenever we want to go pick her up.
Sounds like a job for the 3 friends, right?
The boys.
The originals. We
The
should get a working
originals.
title for that.
The
The
Palm of
originals.
Fate. I don't know.
I don't
Wait,
know. Let's
which
work
fingers
on it
are
on the
we?
way there.
Nora is the middle finger. Illmaye is the pinky.
So what sign is this?
So we are a Ninja
Oh,
Turtle.
what about you? We're the what?
Oh no, no, that should no. That's not. That's not very like photogenic.
Like, very
doesn't,
off-brand
like-
Spider-Man.
Yeah, doesn't look cool.
Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
The 3 musketeers.
Amigos.
I don't know.
Oh,
We're doing this while heading.
what are
to-
we? We're an Apollon demigod, a Hephaestus, and a Poseidon. We're the Hop. Hop. I don't know why I said oh.
You're what's happening.
We're
Um,
APH. I don't know. PA8. Nope, can't spell them out. I don't know. Ryujin, Adagio, and Alexios.
As you guys are going through all
Alright,
this.
Brah.
You make your way out of the inner ring. Alexios, you know of the Brazen Fool. You haven't spent much time there, but you know the name of the tavern. You know it's by the western docks. It's sort of a sailor joint, mostly. But you head there,
Fuck yeah.
and around the time you get there is when Illmaye is coming down the stairs. Didn't seem to get a ton of sleep last night, but is, at the very least, well-rested.
Hey. Went on an adventure.
Yes, and I have a request of all of you to help me.
No. I'm kidding. What is it?
Is there a lot of people in here?
It's early enough in the morning. The only people here, you see there's a guy like working at the bar cleaning some dishes, and there's one guy seemingly passed out in a booth.
Okay. Go find a table. I'm gonna get some food. I haven't eaten yet. I'll meet you there in a minute.
All right.
All right, for about 2 silver, you could get a fair sailor's breakfast, some smoked fish.
Oh, great.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just fish.
Okay. I head back over to them, sit down, and I'm like, okay. So, I have a mission with the Vultures, which is the Thieves Guild here in Voltura. They've asked me to assassinate a certain person, and I'll need your guys' help.
Wait, how does that work? You'll be a part of
Are they
Thieves guilds, or
a
you like
bad guy?
straight spring Thieves guilds?
I haven't gotten a lot of information about her. Her name's Nala of the Golden Arm. Of Golden Arm, sorry. All I know is she was a former Olympian, and she's very prideful, but you can hire her, but you never know if she's going to take the job or not.
Wait,
and
what's the
she-
former Olympian?
Like she's from the Olympics. Like she's competed in the games.
Those things exist here?
The Olympic Games? For sure, dude!
How would I know that? How would
It's
I know
in the
that?
world building.
I don't believe it. Pull it up in the files.
There's a big thing. Yeah.
So
Dad.
you don't know much about this. What if they're a good person, but then they don't deserve to die?
Well, that's why I was going to do some more investigating. I know where they usually stay at, which is the Horned Boar. It isn't too far away from here, but last night they were closed. It was like a training place. So I wanted to get some more info, but I don't think I can do it on my own, especially because one of the stipulations is that there can't be an investigation.
What? What do you mean? Like an investigation into their death?
Yeah. They want nobody to know that it was a murder.
So hire her for a mission?
That's my first thought, but I also know she doesn't take just any kind of job.
I mean, we could tie her up, teleport to Apotrepo's lair or the beach near it, bloop, right into the water. Done deal.
Do you have to be willing to teleport? Or can you just...
I thought you did.
Pretty sure you do.
Well, can't be
I don't
willing if
know.
they're unconscious. Wait, what?
I'm
joking. I'm
gone.
joking.
I feel like that's
But if she
still
disappears
an
at random, yeah.
investigation.
Needs to have a valid reason for leaving and then a valid death that doesn't get investigated.
Yeah, so
So hire.
I was...
When
yeah,
are the
I was
next rounds of
planning-
Olympics?
Yeah, I was planning on
you know
going
what?
to the Horn River.
You would probably know, but make a history check.
Who?
Adagio.
History. That's a straight roll because I am a dum-dum. That's a 17 though, so you know
Okay,
what?
yeah. So unlike in our world, the Olympic Games here happen every 3 years, and they line up with the years where there's the leap month. So the next Olympic Games would be next year.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I didn't know, maybe, Alexios, you know of any way that you can just flat out kill somebody without getting any repercussions? Because we are in Vultura here.
Well, she died in like a duel.
Yeah, I was thinking of something like that as well.
Or like a one-on-one
How
fight
powerful is
that's
this
like known
individual?
what happened.
We don't have an arena anymore.
But
True.
people don't die from like sparring or like,
Sorry.
or we can, or I don't know.
I
Toss her in the
mean,
arena anyway.
I'd assume that it's not like
What if she
spear
died in a
point
bar
in
fight?
the sense that, yeah, you could just die in a bar fight and nobody really looks into it in Voltura. I feel like Voltura is more civilized.
Okay, so I guess first thing,
What if
want to
we-
go to
wait.
the Horned Boar and figure out what this person's like?
We can either stage it as an accident or a suicide.
Sammy, when people disappear on missions, do they like, is there like some sort of, I'm supposed to return this, like a dog?
It depends, but you would know because the hiring of mercenaries is such a huge part of the culture here in Voltura. There's a paper trail for everything. So if mercenaries are hired with the assumption that they'll be brought back unless something happens on the mission. So if a mercenary doesn't come back, the people in charge of the guild would absolutely follow up with whoever checked them out, essentially.
Investigation.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if it means, like, it just says they don't want any investigation.
We seduce
So-
her.
I also was thinking, I mean, I could try and poison her, but again, poisoning leads to
Investigation.
suspicion,
Investigation.
leads to investigation. Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't specific in the sense like, was it we don't want an investigation or we don't want an investigation leading to us?
Yeah. And I mean, I could probably, it's probably leading to them. Like, I don't know who wants this person dead. It's just they use the guild.
What if we fake her death?
What if somebody else who, you know, isn't that, no wait, she only takes high profile targets.
Aren't we high profile? Can't we
Or
just be like, we need extra protection around the aisle? Just getting off.
they're gonna ask us questions.
I
Oh,
mean,
you're not wrong.
one thing I could
She never
think
pulled
of
up.
is we could say we want to go against the dragons that are in the mountains, and I feel like that would be high profile, and it'd be an excuse for why we would want another person, and we could
And if
drag
she
them
just
out and then
happens
just
to
say
die.
that we couldn't kill the dragon and she died.
But she's the only one who
But we've
died.
already killed a dragon. I feel like that'll damage our reputation.
Okay, I feel like we're on to something, except for the fact that, like, getting involved in that dragon fight is historically suicide.
Yeah, but I mean, we're not even planning on going through with it.
As in, like, I literally read, like, so we're not gonna have her walk into a dragon fight. No, I meant, like, if we say that, she'll be like, oh no, that's historically suicide. I'm not gonna take that.
I didn't know if it would be. I just figured it'd be a big enough challenge if she doesn't want to take any small job, but that's the only thing I could think of that could draw her out.
The words in the book are people die, like you will die when you get involved into it, like.
But I feel like with our reputation that we've already killed a dragon, I feel like
How about this?
We're collecting
Black
dead
man.
dragon
What?
remains.
There is not one guy who was burnt and
Okay,
or
I'd say-
frozen who said, woo, I'm so happy I got out of that. That's what I'm saying. Like,
What if we
Let's just
somehow
do all
convince
the
this
plans.
individual to resign from their guild and move away to live a life in some far distant land, and after they resign, we just, you know?
I don't know.
I can always borrow my older brother's crown and pretend to be a king.
I feel like somebody else has to rent out the mercenary.
Like Triea?
Probably not Triea.
Well, I know that there's a lot of jobs that go on, and just last night I was listening in, and some sailors are wanting to hire somebody for a trip, but when I asked them, they didn't think she would even be interested in that.
Oh, what if we said it was the Thermocrates who wanted someone? They're high profile and cursed.
But they're not here.
Yeah, they're not freaking. Yeah, they're coming into port, and we're just the people they sent ahead.
Okay. So,
And
let's
if
draw
Tria's
the
there,
line
and Nemeos.
and
credit to-
implicating anyone we know.
I don't think we should get the Tromocrates involved in this. They kind of have enough on their plate.
Anybody we know, let's not implicate them. Who is high profile, who we don't necessarily like? Oh my God, Nicola Kenai.
How rude. I like Kenai. He's gonna let me speak to my dad.
I just like bop the back of a Dacia.
Can I attack him?
I'm just saying,
I would like to rage.
Okay.
Nicola Kenai.
Well, first off,
You could just say the
appears-
eyes of Gaia.
He just appears in Vultura, and why would he need to hire a mercenary?
To collect special
Let's say it was
What's
that
the
girl,
word?
the one with the purple hair.
Samples.
special specimens for a ritual that he has coming up in about 19 days.
Oh, 17.
17, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure anymore. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me check my note. Hold on. I have a going countdown. 17. As
Nice.
of this
Haha.
morning, as you've woken up, 17 days.
Haha.
That's good.
Randomly guessed it.
Point
Okay.
being, we get, somebody who has a lot of charisma and one eye, wink wink, to pretend to be Nicola Kenai, renting out a mercenary. They go out of city bounds. We, however,
Is the Isle
We
of
do
Ares
that.
a part of an alliance, or are they just the Isle of Ares?
They're neutral. It's why everyone can feel comfortable buying mercenaries from them.
we're badass.
Okay. Can anybody disguise himself to look like Kenai?
I literally have a spell called Disguise Self.
Does that
Didn't
only work
know
on
you had
yourself?
I think I can count. I think I can cast it on another. That's a
I
good
have a
question.
disguise kit.
I'm pretty sure the range is self, but correct me if I'm wrong.
I also have a disguise kit. Guys, goddamn.
I got a lot of spells. I'm pretty sure one of these does
No, must be
something.
nice.
Used it that one time. What did you? Region looked like an old man or something for a little bit.
Oh snap! Yeah,
An old
so-
man, and we used it against the guy in the cave after we killed the Medusa.
So
Yeah.
it is self.
Okay, then you could be Nicholas Kenai since this was your plan.
Nicola.
Did you almost just say his name wrong again?
Let
Demi,
me. Ooh.
So how long does this guy self last?
An hour?
1 hour. Yes, thank you.
Do you think that's enough time for you to hire this person and then drag them outside?
No way.
I don't think so.
That's kind of
Hour. I mean, in completion, maybe if we like split it up.
Well,
I
Like,
mean, like, go say, hey, we want to hire you, meet us tomorrow, and then do it again tomorrow.
yes,
If this individual
literally
is
how
powerful,
that works.
What if they have like true sight or something like that that can see through the disguise?
That
Or detect magic.
Mhm.
would
Tell them
be a
they hallucinate
separate.
Or what if your disguise just looks like shit?
But it's a.
I think the size self just works.
Or
Is it perfect?
we could use, or as I remember it,
Yeah, I mean it does as well as the magic can do. If someone can see through illusions, obviously it won't do shit. Let me see the specifics of the spell here to tell you just how well it is. Okay, so the changes don't hold up to physical inspection, so you would still feel like if they were to touch you, you would have the same features. And you can't just say like, I look like Kenai now. You'd have to go, okay, like features. I want to change my hair to this and change my facial feature to this, blah blah blah, and like go step by step to make yourself look like Kenai. So there is some artistic interpretation in there.
oh, I thought you meant like I'd have to describe what I think Kenai looks like.
No, but it would come down to a role of like how well you can like really capture his essence.
Okay, because
But again,
he looks like Rumpelstiltskin to me.
right,
not
but
gonna
also like if no one here has seen Kenai, which you don't know if they have or haven't, you don't know if Kenai's ever been here. But
It could just be a
it
random
doesn't have to be
person.
perfect. Yeah.
It could
And
just be a completely
have
random
to
person.
say-
It doesn't have to be Kenai.
that nobles and high-profile people generally don't come in and hire you firsthand. They generally have runners.
Like an
Okay.
apprentice who comes in and
We
goes,
just need some way to forge some sort of documents, papers. A seal?
Okay.
okay, well, if you guys are throwing Kenai under the bus, Nashia's not helping.
What?
Do you have anybody else to throw under the bus? Anybody? Anybody else?
Let's throw.
It's not
Yeah.
even my first choice. I would literally pick like the guy who the Glory Maker pretended to be. Menor.
I mean,
That would be my first pick.
I don't know.
What about
Let's go.
what's his name? The Andalarm.
Yeah, that would probably.
Oh, that would be. Can. Okay, yeah. That's possible. I'd have to pretend to be the anvil arm.
Yeah, that could work.
Or a runner for the envelope. I don't know. That's up to you guys.
Sammy, have mercy on me and tell me I don't have to do the accent.
It'll be a performance roll.
I have faith in that. Okay. The
Listen,
envelope.
I still say that we just take him to like the middle of the ocean and just, you know, try and anchor down to their foot or something. If they're a bad person though,
Mafia style.
If we,
Yeah.
if we trail them for a little
Because
bit,
what if they're not a bad
and find,
person?
like, a
And we're
good
just gonna be
opportunity,
murderers.
and we just like blip them out and
I
do it
mean-
somewhere else, and
I
no
mean,
one
if you
saw them
want-
disappear, then like they would just disappear off the face of the earth.
I mean, I can go investigate some more. I haven't actually seen this person. I was just trying to include you guys in what
I'm
I
like
need to know.
imagining Sammy built like they have an entire orphanage they take care of, and they like donate to the homeless. And
I
gotta
built this
murder
character
this,
around
like,
giving you
mom.
maximum guilt for killing them.
They just refused to pay homage to the guild like of assassins, and that pissed them off.
Joke's on you, this is actually an immortal character.
Yeah. So we have
You're
somewhat
actually
of a
about to
plan.
kill Strahd.
So we have somewhat of a plan. Then I'm gonna go and investigate some because I probably am the best at that, and I really don't want anybody else getting caught.
Fair
So
enough.
if you want, give me just a couple hours. Please don't go back to the inner ring. I don't want to be locked out again.
Snap. Is there some way that should we like work on some sort of paper of introduction from whoever we're gonna frame?
I mean, if you want to, yeah. Make sure we have no reason for why we're not them. Do whatever.
So for personal, like, do you know what will go in like a letter of introduction?
No.
Hi, I am the Envelope. I am inviting
like you tried to be
you
sneaky,
to
you know?
a job. It pays buku bucks. What do you write?
Maybe
How
something
about
like
that's something you guys can come up
mission-
with.
available
gonna
or a
go.
quest.
Oh,
Or-
wait. I have another question. Just like, is the Envelope's weird hand his dominant hand? Because would his writing be weird?
His
He just
weird
signs
hand is
everything
just
like
super
John
fucking
Hancock.
strong because of all the time on the anvil. So yeah, it's dominant hand.
So would like the writing be bold?
Breaks every
See
pen
what-
after one word.
I am the Envelope. Right? Okay.
I don't think he would write straight out that it's him though.
I'm just asking because I know you don't want Ryujin and Adagio helping me with this by myself.
How dare you? I'm a very smart person. Okay.
I am of average.
A whole 8 points of smart. Love you too.
On a scale of 1 to 20, how?
So, okay, you do that. We have we decided on who we're framing?
I think the Envelope is probably the best bet since Adagio doesn't want to do Kenai.
Cool. We'll do this. We'll get wax. We'll figure out some way to fabricate a seal. What do people do?
What does
Sure.
the seal even look
No,
like?
that's a
Is it just
lie,
like a large
because-
arm with a hammer or something? Or like the axe?
Illmaye has gotten notes from him before. He never leaves like a seal or anything on it.
Would I know?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay. Six.
I mean, you don't know how he would sign his like official paperwork because there's sort of in the time you've known him, there's sort of two faces to the anvil. I mean, there's the public face where he was on the council and blah blah blah, and then there was his role in the underground. So you don't know how he would handle his official paperwork.
Yeah, sorry guys. I knew him on his less prominent side, so can't help you there. But
I feel like
I'm
this
gonna
wouldn't be
go.
very official, though. You know, I feel like this should be like low key,
Yeah, I'm
especially
gonna
because
go
he's
and
wanted in Delphi.
investigate.
Bold cursive. Got you.
Okay, I'm heading out. Turning
See.
invisible.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good luck.
so Illmaye, you're heading back to the gym.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way back to the gym, and now that the sun has risen, it is far more active than when you checked this out last night. You do a quick scan of the people you see, and you see now in the light, it's much easier to see more of what this place actually looks like. You see there are sparring dummies and targets, and there's also like places that are clearly some sort of like sparring pit, like there's sand on the ground, some sort of like arena type area. And there are just benches and weights, and you see there's all different sorts of people here who are getting their morning workout in. But you know what you're looking for. The paper said green scales specifically, so you scan and try to see any flash of green, and you see over on one bench there are two figures sitting. One you see is a dwarven man who seems to be getting some items out of a bag. And next to him is a lean green dragonborn with a long tail behind her, and you see she's in the midst of wrapping her arms in what look like almost like boxer's tape, but whatever the material is, it is inlaid with gold, and so she has these two golden wraps around her hands. And you see you're too far away to hear their actual conversation, but she says something to the dwarf, who nods and pulls out what looks like a beautiful ceramic jug and some other boxes, and he seems to be preparing something for her. As you continue to watch, you see he pulls out what looks almost like a mortar and pestle, puts on a glove, and reaches into one of the boxes, and you see he's a bit apprehensive as he reaches into a box and very quickly pulls his hand out, and you see he's holding by the stinger a scorpion, and he drops it in the mortar and just very quickly and just begins to crush this scorpion. And as he does, you see the green dragonborn, who you assume to be Nala, reach into that bag and pull out a flagon. She takes the jug and pours some water into it, and after a few moments, the dwarf pours what is now powdered scorpion bits into that flagon, and she corks it and shakes it before drinking it whole. Does some stretches, and then motions for the dwarf to get up as they begin to spar and exercise, and you're not sure if the dwarf is her coach or her assistant, but either way, she seems to be in control of this workout.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Is there like a board of like notices for mercenaries?
Yeah, there's not even one
Okay.
board. It's basically, because there's no walls here, there's just the Grecian pillars. There are notices posted on essentially all of these pillars, sort of haphazardly.
Okay. I kind of want to glance at them to get an understanding of what most of the like jobs that there are.
Sure.
So.
You see a notice from that same meat seller that some of your party members met earlier, asking people to go into the wilds and get exotic meats. We'll pay handsomely. There are some that are clearly new that are like, looking for mercenaries, leaving dock in 2 days, find us blank for details, blah, 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 blah. A lot of them are that. Some of them are advertising for like training courses, or like teaching self-defense, or sword work, or whatever. There's all sorts of different types here.
Okay. All right.
As you look at those, you see a portly human man bursts in, seemingly heated, and looks and sees Nala and goes, Are you trying to fucking get me killed, you piece of shit? Goes up to Nala as she just sort of turns, not a care in the world. Goes, tell me why. I just saw the senator's fucking ship leaving port, and you're still here, and 2 of my other mercenaries are gone. The fuck you think you're doing? Well, I am terribly sorry if you think that I have done something. No. I'm sick of your shit. They hired you. Why are you still here? Are you going to let me talk? You could see this man is like fuming. He goes, please, tell me why you're still here. Well, the job was boring. And the man was smelly and he made the pass at me. Oh, he made a pass at you. Okay, alright. He's an Athenian senator, okay? Okay, that was good money. That was a good job. If you keep passing up these fucking jobs, I'm gonna kill you myself, okay? I'm gonna kill you myself because now you're losing me money. Because now I have 2 mercenaries that he just stole and is off on his ship with, and I can't do nothing to stop him, okay? So now you're costing me money. He goes, well, then kick me out of your guild. At this point, she stands really close to him. Kick me out if I am losing you money. He just stares at her. She goes, but you will not do that, will you? Because you and I both know that if you were to kick me out of here, I would simply find another place to employ me. And eventually, maybe soon, maybe not for years, but eventually, I will find myself on a battlefield facing your other mercenaries here. And you know as well as I that on that day, I will emerge victorious, and your mercenaries will be dead. So, who is losing money now? So, you can either kick me out, or let me get back to my training. And without even waiting for a response, she just turns back to the dwarf and begins to train again. And the man just stands there. You can see him clenching his jaw and clenching and unclenching his fists before just storming off into seemingly some sort of office.
Okay. Would there be, like, a place where they keep records of all of the, jobs that have been finished? And...
maybe.
Okay. Would it probably be in that office that guy went to?
You'd assume.
Yeah, okay. Point to do that later. I just want to shadow Nala some, see what she does, see how she interacts with other people.
Absolutely. You get the sense, after watching for only a few minutes, that people know well enough to sort of just let Nala do her thing. To the point where there's one point where she goes to lift some weights. Someone is lifting those weights. You see a half-orc man is lifting these weights. But as Nala comes and he realizes, oh, these are the weights she's going for, he just happens to finish his workout then and move on to the next station. But you see a lot of what she's doing is agility-based training. The dwarf, you see, just sort of has his fists up, and you're not sure if the dwarf is really trying to hit her or not, or if they're sparring or whatever, but she is dodging out of the way, and you can see she is good with her fists. Like she's punching and she's kicking and she's getting around him, but more so than that, she is always sort of finding ways to punch and then get him in some sort of grapple and just hold him and get him down to the ground. And there's lots of different ways that she does it, but it seems like you don't see any weapons on her. So it seems like she is far more comfortable without weapons. But there's more than just the wrestling aspect. You do see there are a few times where they're just outwardly sparring, where she punches him in the chest that actually pushes him back a significant distance. Like she's got some real power in her.
Okay. After looking around for a little bit, I want to turn back to visible with my hood up, and I just kind of want to go around anybody that's just kind of hanging out and just kind of talk to them, be like, hey, what's up with Nala here? Like,
sure. So you can actually you're fairly close at this point to the half orc who left his weightlifting so that Nala could use those weights. You see now he has a sword and he's just sort of practicing some maneuvers with a dummy as you approach. Sorry, what do you need?
What's up with this Nala person? I mean, you weren't finished with your workout and you just let her have those?
I'll get around to it later. I've learned from some time here that it is better not to just fight. Choose your battles, yes?
But why? What makes her so different? I mean, I could see all the people around here acting weird around her.
Look, do I think I could take her in a fight? Potentially, but I'd rather not even try. She is the reigning champion of the wrestling competition at the Olympics. She's won the last 2 games.
But is she any good at anything else other than wrestling?
Well, she can certainly pack a punch.
Okay. Well,
Plus,
Think-
and he sort of leans in a bit more. He goes, I hear they're debating even letting her come back to the games after what happened last time.
what happened last time?
A certain finisher that she used in her final fight. A bit unorthodox. She calls it Illmaye's kiss.
And that does?
Well, I wasn't there, but the way the bards tell it, she already had her opponent defeated. The fight was over, but she opened his jaw and regurgitated
Oh,
poison into him for
So
extra
she
measure.
she keeps poison in her body?
She's a dragonborn. That's just natural for her.
Oh, frick. I don't know about dragon points. Okay. Oh, that does not sound pleasant.
But look, killing in the Olympics is not outwardly outlawed. It's just not the goal. But if people die, people die. But that was a bit of a point because it did not seem necessary to finish the fight.
Okay. Well, I guess I better keep my distance from her for now.
That would be smart. That is the same decision that all of us have come to on our own time.
Alright, well, thanks for the conversation.
Looking for a mercenary?
Maybe. I might have a job,
Alright, well,
but I need to get some details.
you let me know.
Alright. And I'll head out for now.
Alright, where you heading?
I'm gonna go back to the brazen pool, see how the guys are doing with that forgery.
With that amazing segue, let's come back to the guys. So, you guys are still in the Brazen Fool. You've been given this assignment. What are you doing?
We're in the Brazen Fool, acting like brazen fools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
But do we need some sort of like kit or something for forgeries?
A forgery kit?
Yeah. Don't got one of those.
Neither do
Or
I.
proficiency in that. But I got paper and I got pencil and a will to do as I please. Hopefully I'll please as I do.
Shit.
Can I hire a forger? I can hire a forger.
Alexios, you're muted.
I am practicing like doing the signature over and over again.
Actually, if you turn the signature upside down, it's just a little doodle, and then you just draw the doodle. It's a lot easier that way, because human hand follows its own pattern and signature. So if you try to mimic someone's signature, your own don't ask me why I know these things.
I thought you weren't proficient.
Adagio is it? Isaac, you're doing some shady stuff on real life.
Signing your permission slip for Hogsmeade.
Exactly. That passport that expired 3 years ago,
Yeah.
she still works.
So, who's heading this up? What are you guys doing?
Well, I
I
have no
say-
experience in this at all, so I'm kind of probably just like,
Okay,
I'll
but if
help
all
if
of
you
us
ask me
try
to
it
help.
out,
Otherwise, I'm kind of just gonna be.
I say the 3 of us attempt. Well, none of us even know what his signature would look like.
I have calligrapher supplies.
You can make a
Yay.
really
Cool.
pretty looking signature.
Oh no, wait! I have proficiency with calligrapher supplies.
And you can give us proficiency in it, right? With your little share the mind blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Why
but why
two
would
kids?
2 people having Proficiency help.
You know what? I'm
The
gonna
Anvil
grab
Arm,
myself a
world
beer.
famous calligrapher.
I'm gonna grab myself a beer and say Alexia's got this handled.
No, I don't want to be alone.
Hey, what am I, chop liver?
That's what you got
Oh.
Ryujin for.
But you know,
I might also remind Ryujin to summon Kai again.
Oh, true. I'm gonna do that.
if
Sure, you can
were-
head out of the tavern. You can find some street torch that would probably provide enough of a fire for you to cast your spell again.
Cool beans. Alright. Resummon Kai. It's all good.
Where does Kai go when he dies?
Hell.
He just becomes energy again.
And then we
Or
just
hell.
disrupt energy and bring him back? The same
I mean,
energy? How does that work?
Originally, Kai is an imp, a demonic-looking creature, so I just assume he comes from.
Tartarus.
But what's
He
his
sleeps
what's
next
his
to,
what's his creature type? Is he an
Yeah.
elemental or celestial?
Hold on.
He's
Give
fake.
me 2 seconds.
I think he's a celestial. If I'm
Yep, celestial.
yeah, so it's just like energy from Olympus.
Hell.
Are there like other Kais sitting in Olympus? Oh well, if he's just energy, never mind. I was
Every
imagining
time he
baby
dies,
Kai
he's just
sitting in
hanging out with his
Olympus.
buddies.
It's like
back in
he was
Olympus.
Thanos snapped, and now he's getting blipped back.
Heard.
Nice.
Spoiler
That's
alert, by the way.
when he comes back, is it like he
Okay, if
wasn't breathing?
someone
before?
hasn't seen that by now, that's on them. You know how many memes there are? Listen.
Like if he dies on an exhale and he comes back, is he out of breath?
I don't think he has the same concept of death. He just ceases to be.
Jesus Christ.
Doesn't have a mortal body anymore.
Okay.
It's just energy again. Yay, energy.
Cause I would do anything to like see him come back to life. Like that was crazy.
That was a long time before you resummoned me, man. All right, so Alexios, what are you doing?
Adagio left me.
Mm-hmm.
Adagio's getting
He's
drunk.
at the bar.
I'm sitting over there sipping my beer and watching you struggle.
Come back. I don't.
And do what? I've never seen his signature. I don't even know how to spell anvil.
It's not really the signature I want to like. Compose the letter. Start a rough draft.
I have a level 10 intelligence that you keep bringing up. What do you want from me? I can
Okay.
write you a song about it.
I
The
never
Anvil Arm
bring
and
up
his adventures.
I never bring up your level 10 intelligence. I always bring up Ryujin's level 8
Oh,
intelligence.
yeah, 10
Oh, he
must
was
be
a
nice.
9.
Oh, wow, yeah, 10 must be
Whatever.
Must be nice, yeah.
Like if you had one, if you wanted to hire someone for some stuff, what would you write?
Well, I wouldn't be hiring someone for murder.
What about, like...
Not murder. They have to say like what we're gonna do in the job. What would that entail?
Help wanted.
Okay. Help
Skills
wanted.
necessary.
Nighttime security officer at...
Bilingual preferred.
Do I know anything about? I don't know anything about her. Okay, so how?
Well, it
how
has to be
about
high
this?
end, right? So maybe, like... New crew to take on, like, Apotrepo. Tons of treasure. High risk, high reward. It's
What
pretty,
about all the other people who
pretty
answer
up
the
there.
ads?
Okay, retcon. How about
Well,
we wait until?
yeah, let's wait until we know more about the individual when Illmaye gets back, and we'll just, like, specify that type of, like, position, you know?
Okay, so do I try to sculpt wax in the form of a weird made up seal?
I've never seen a
I
villain.
mean, I
That's really
feel
cool, though.
like I don't know if the Anvalarm would even actually sign.
Doesn't he write everything in Thieves' Cants anyway?
No, I think only when necessary. It's not like Illmaye only knows how to write in Thieves' Cant, right? Like, he can't only know how to write in Thieves' Cant.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
have
you
no
guys
idea.
would all know from hanging out with Illmaye that Thieves' Cant is just like a way for criminals to talk to other criminals, rogues to talk to other rogues, but it's not something that he would only be able to write in.
Just put like a secret message throughout it. Looking for green dragonborns.
No, not Green Dragon. Maybe like don't know.
Subliminal messages.
in a D&D format, we could say the class.
I'm done. I don't even know what her class is.
I feel like we're getting nowhere with this.
I think that's a good idea. We wait for Illmaye. They explain a little bit more of like what this individual is like, and we specify that type of role, which it seems like they might be in the ad, so that they're drawn towards it, and we can just like deny anybody else except them. Plus, if it's a high-end like thing, like if we were to make it like crew for treasure for the Apo Trepo, whole heist shebang deal, then I feel like they might go for that. That's a pretty high-end thing, right?
What if other people
Large
go after
payout.
Alpha Trepo because of us?
Yeah, there's just not much we can do here other than like... I don't think they've ever met the Anvalarm, so we don't have to practice what he sounds like.
I'm gonna chug my beer.
Okay.
You want to go look for Illmaye?
I mean, aren't we supposed to wait here?
That's what she said.
Okay. Then we should probably just wait here, right?
Illmaye, by the time you get back to the Brazen Fool, you see Adagio is just drinking a beer. Alexios is just like looking at a piece of paper that he's written the Anvalarm on like 1,000 different times. Ryujin at this point has just like found a rock and is just sort of playing with it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I'm smacking it off the wall.
All right. I'll grab Adagio, bring him back over, and slap the rock out of Regent's hand.
Come on.
And
I
I'm
want
like,
to throw up on Ilmay's feet.
Bro.
I gave you
One beer?
pass.
Adagio doesn't drink. I've had ceremony wine, and that's about it.
Okay. I gave you one task, and that was too much to ask for.
Hey,
I don't even-
okay, listen, what is this individual like? We have a plan, kind of, but we need more information.
I didn't agree to said plan. I thought it was
We
trash.
realized we were nothing
Your plan is
without
trash,
you.
Adagio.
Your face is trash, Ryujin. You only got one
Yeah?
eyeball.
Yeah? Has a feel that a son of Apollo isn't as good at playing the lute as a son of Poseidon. What's up, bitch?
Ow.
I can use a Triton better than you, child of Poseidon.
Well, you know what? I can breathe underwater.
I can heal from the sun.
Okay.
My dad
okay, is that
answers
little-
my
pretty-
phone
that
calls.
Okay.
Alright,
So,
I'm sorry.
I'm going to be honest, the loot thing was a little out of hand,
I'm sorry. I take it back. I love you.
Take none of it back.
but we have to focus.
Yes, we have a mission right now. I have some information. So, Nala is a green dragonborn, and I overheard a conversation with, I guess, the guild leader, and apparently she was supposed to go on. She was hired on by a senator, and decided she didn't want to do it anymore. So, senator's pretty high profile person, and she still turned him down. And her reasoning was because he smelled bad and made a pass at her. So I know that the guild leader is very, very, very mad at her right now because she refuses to take any kind of job. And I learned that she's a 2-time champion of the wrestling in the Olympian stuff. And apparently apparently the last time she defeated the runner-up, she went a little too far. And that the match was already won, and she decided to just, I don't remember, she had a certain name for it, I don't remember what it is. But
Ilmaxen's kiss.
Okay, Ilmaxen's kiss, where she literally opened up the person's jaw and poisoned.
Alexios, you wouldn't know of this particular instance, but you know the name Ilmaxen. Ilmaxen the Green is the first green dragon.
Oh. Ilmaxen the Green is the first green dragon. So that's...
I think I read about that somewhere.
Yeah.
So she definitely uses more force than necessary, and she feels like she's above everybody else. She even threatened to leave the guild. But then the guild leader was like, "Oh, never mind. You're fine. You're fine." So nobody likes her over there.
So we need to do this so you can get into this guild here, right?
Yes.
What do you
The
got
Thieves
from the
Guild.
guild here?
So it's not about high profile, it's more about the challenge.
Probably.
I
She
feel like
felt it
Apo
was
Strepo is a
boring.
good
And
challenge.
she's a wrestler. So something that's hard to wrestle for a... Wait, Ilmaxen's kid. Would you think that maybe she has, maybe the name isn't just for show? Maybe she cares about Ilmaxen somehow?
You mean kind of like how Nadar? Yeah, how Nadar was a black dragonborn and he was a black dragon. Are you saying the same thing's happening here? I feel like that's a little...
No,
Maybe not a dragon,
not like there's a
but
dragon
maybe
scale, but
cares about the green,
yeah,
like,
there's a
maybe
green
worships
dragon
him
scale.
or something like that.
snap. I gotta get my hands on that green dragon scale. It's gonna bring my ancestor back. Bait.
We could just do like
So
an
you wanna
amateur
make
wrestling
a-
competition and choke them out, just till they
I mean,
die.
she's a two-time champion. I feel like that'll be pretty difficult.
Okay, never mind.
Swear to God, I'll shoot her.
I don't think that's how wrestling matches work.
It was actually they misunderstood the advertisement. It was it didn't say wrestling. It said
Wrestle for your life.
it said
Questing.
So, do you think making
it said
a...
resting in the center of the arena because you just got shot with a gun.
So you
How
think
they-
making a plan to say that we have a lead on the green scale and see if that'll attract her?
That could be a thing. I mean, something that's really hard to wrestle.
I feel like that would be too good to be true, though, right? And we would definitely wouldn't be able to make that in like a poster. That would have to be like a note given directly to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was the point. Yeah, that was the idea.
Okay.
I could literally just follow her to figure out where she lives.
We could try going through her manager or whatever. Be like, give him like a really good offer and like a really like random job. Maybe we can like force at least a meeting and then just go from there.
We need to do this before we go to like finish up stuff here. Like, what's the plan? I guess we're doing this first and foremost.
I mean, I
Or,
would
how much
like
time do we
to.
have?
I don't have a time limit. It just needs to get done, and to me, the sooner the better. But yeah, if we can think of some kind of job that would entice her, I definitely feel like something with a lot of monetary gain will definitely, hopefully help. Because she doesn't really care about how high profile the person is.
I feel
wasn't it for her?
Did every other member of this Thieves Guild have to do some shit like this, you know? I feel like this is a tall order, you know?
Well, I am a complete stranger to them. It wasn't like
What is
you
a
have
fun
brought it?
contract?
What'd you say, Alexios?
I said, what is a fun contract to her?
I don't know, because the senator thing was apparently a lot of money, but it was boring. So it's definitely going to have some kind of something, probably something that would attract, like finding the green scale or fighting a dragon or something like that that would catch her eye. What's the is there like a big enemy of the green dragons? Like, what's their number one foe or something like that?
I mean,
Festus, probably.
for all chromatic dragons, it would be the metallic dragons.
Okay. And the 2 dragons are not metallic that we know of already.
One is metallic.
Yeah,
is
you know,
metallic.
on the Isle, there's a red and there's a silver. So the silver would be like an enemy of green dragons.
Okay.
But also,
So-
like, chromatic dragons don't super get along very often either, of different colors. They're not like besties.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, so I feel like we can either say we want to attempt to kill one of the dragons. I know you said that a lot of people think it's death, but I mean, I feel like she is full enough of herself that she will do it. She feels like she's good enough for anything. She feels like she's the number 1 person in that guild, so it might be able to attract
We could just
her.
challenge her to a fight. Say, fight me! And then
I'm
we meet
just
up,
really
and
trying
then she'll try to, like, wrestle us, and we could just shoot her. And then if anybody starts talking, she'll just be like, who brings, like, grapple to a gunfight? I said fight me. I didn't say wrestle me, dumbass.
I mean, I feel like it still wouldn't be good if we killed her just plain out like that.
Well,
I still feel like the best bet is for us to lure her outside of Voltura.
Let's just make her a part of our guild.
That doesn't do what we need to do.
Well, there will be no paper trail when we send her off on a mission. She fucking dies.
But then we'd have to pay her.
Yeah, and if she's
Well,
dead,
we'd have
take
to
your
pay
money
her
back.
now. So-
Yeah, but if we pay her now and then we kill her, we can just take the money back. If she
unless
has it on her
it's
person.
spent.
I don't think dragons may be the way to go. Like, straight up fight it. Because she's hand to hand. Who thinks they could fight a dragon barehanded?
No, you never know. She might be.
I'd be really
Something.
surprised.
I mean, Illmaye fought a dragon with a rapier. And not even a special one, like a literal rapier she pulled off the streets.
Well, what other monsters out there we think would be good? Like, I know there's Apotrepo, and we know that they have a very big thing of treasure laying around.
I wonder if Tromacrates has a horde, you know?
I
think
think
it
it's
would.
safe to assume something that
I wonder-
ancient.
That would
Yeah.
be like, that'd be legit. I bet they have a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, so, I mean, we could say that we're going to go on a mission to defeat Apotrepo to get to their horde and say that they would get a cut of this, and that could be the payment, maybe, if they take that.
We can tell her that there is an abandoned temple to Ares somewhere in the middle of the island in the mountains that we need to get into.
Just tell her the truth. We're going after Link, so we need someone strong, and then murder her. Blah blah blah.
I mean,
Die with us.
that temple actually exists. There's stuff there. We can tell her that there are specters that we escaped from, and we need help getting the treasure from the.
I mean, we could say that one of the things we got was the Godstone that I have, and then we have legit, like, that would be something she'd probably want.
Oh snap! You still have that.
Yes, I do.
that is a good thing. I mean, I often find simple lies are the best lies because I can't lie.
So you want to make a request to have somebody go with us to this ancient temple to get some ancient treasure.
What if she says no?
Yeah. We could have somebody run the letter, say it's for some, I don't know, but I'd rather not have our faces hire her if that is a possibility.
Is there a way we could do it anonymously?
I could have Kai go invisible and just like drop the letter. Like
Ryujin has fake noses.
Well, if Illmaye does it, it'll just become visible as soon as it leaves Illmaye's hand. It'll just appear on the pillar.
Yeah, I mean, I can write up a notice. I know what they look like and say what we're looking for, and I'll try and place it to where she will notice it.
Or just slip it in her pocket.
Yeah, I could also try that.
I wonder if that'll work. Like, as a professional, I don't think I'd take a job that just appeared. That's ominous. But I might be
What if she's
overthinking
staring at the
this.
board and she's like, "Oh my god, that one just appeared out of thin air. I want that one."
Or I could lay it on the guild leader's desk, and so it's like right there, and maybe he'll be like, "This sounds like a job for Nala."
How much money would we even put on there?
Do I remember how much most of those notices were offering?
The range, depending on the amount of skill required and the length of the job and the innate danger of the job, ranged from 10 to 25 gold a day.
Okay. I feel like
we'll probably really pretty.
We'd probably have to up how much we want to do, so put it on the higher side. So I know that probably 25 gold a day. And how long did it take us to get there?
Like 3 or 4 days.
To get where?
We could do a daily rate.
Themis.
To get to the temple? Yeah, probably around 4-ish days, depending on weather and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
3 to 5.
What if we did like, I don't know, 100 gold a day? You think they'd pass that up?
I think 50 will be good enough.
Or we could just raise it a little bit and just have it at 30.
I mean, it's not like we're actually
I don't want to
paying
make
she's gonna
it
die.
look like it's crazy.
Too good to be
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
But it would be a specialized mission.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 35?
So we're
Works for me.
advertising for a situation that the 5 of us couldn't handle alone, and 1 additional person is going to help us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Nora's not here right now. We could just say we're down a member, and we need a person to fill the spot temporarily.
That works.
Yeah.
I've heard of enough adventuring stories where the random guy dies. So this sounds plausible.
So, think it'll be good?
I just really feel like they're gonna investigate Illmaye. And they said no investigation.
Why would they investigate Illmaye, though?
That'd be the one making the notice.
I thought you were
Are
doing
there any more
invisible.
giants down there? We're not, wait, were there giants?
I mean, I
Start
don't
there.
think
If they
there
just,
are
like,
any
sabotage her.
females.
You know, we could like
Fairy
speed
fire
her up
her.
a little bit, right? And then I could try to grapple hold her with, you know, the tentacle. And then one of the giants could just like whap, you know.
With respect, that's a 5-day trip and I got shit to do.
Well, then what do you guys want to do?
Walk 2 steps into the mountains and get killed by a griffin.
I'm not
Yeah.
the blame guy
Those
here,
griffin
all right?
dudes who like tried to kill us the first time, we could just blame them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I have a couple of griffin feathers still. I could just be like, we're attacked.
We just walk around the Isle of Ares until we get ambushed by something, and then we like nudge her out front, and then she dies,
And
and
then we
then
say,
we
"Oh, no."
teleportation helm back to Voltura. What happened? You get paid, we leave, end the story.
Well, I mean, if you want to make it as quick as possible, we could teleport to that temple, too. So we're missing out on that 3 to 5 day journey.
Oh,
I've died there.
We've
I'd say it's a
been
pretty
there.
familiar place.
you're smart.
How
Not
many-
smarter than me.
Damn close. I'm at an 18 intelligence.
Must
Um,
be nice. Trying to be like you.
How many charges do you have left on your helm, Ryujin?
Well, it's let me hold on, let me just take it out and look at it real quick. 2.
So we would have just enough to get there and back, and then we'd probably have to wait a day to teleport again. So
I mean, if you want to wait till tomorrow, it'll probably be full if I don't use it today. Maybe.
it just depends on if this will actually work to get Nala to do it. I don't know,
If
but
it doesn't, I still say we seduce her. It's like 4 of us. One of us has to be her type. And Anora's here too, so god damn it. Someone can even change their shape. Like, come on.
what, Alexius?
I was gonna say something very greedy, but I changed my mind.
What is it?
Should we get the other weapons in that tomb?
I mean,
And awaken more of those specter things? God
I
damn.
mean, we are there.
We fresh now,
What do we
Yeah.
fresh now?
Wait, more of those like cursed weapons?
Yeah,
and
so
we're
we got the
strong.
Godstone. So
Fuck it, let's do it. I'm down.
Oh my god.
Fuck it up.
I'm pretty sure Ares can only take so much disrespect.
I'm also pretty sure one of your party members died there.
Me.
oh, but we weren't as strong then.
We were young and naive. Like, what?
We're coming into this prepared.
That was like 3 weeks ago.
Like, that'd be funny. Hey, you're receiving a message. So Ares said, nah. He changed his mind.
I do feel like that would probably be a pretty good plan. And I mean, literally one of our party members died there, so it's not like death is not. It could happen. So.
Okay.
And maybe if we can bring some of these back and appease the guild leader and be like, hey, sorry, she died, but here's this cursed weapon thing. And
That's
just
not my
Turns out
fault
you
she
can't
died.
Give him
wrestle a
one.
specter.
Insight to insult with injury. Or I said insight. No, like, hey, we got your property killed, and here's a cursed weapon. Chew on
I mean,
that.
it's a cool weapon, maybe.
We
I
don't
feel
know.
like-
Maybe
like
stay
this
away
plan.
from
Let's
the.
do this.
Maybe stay away from the temple in the mountains.
I think this is a good plan. Let's.
I think it's a good plan. Let's
This
do
is a
it.
wonderful
I'll
plan.
start writing up a thing because I don't trust anybody else because I gave them a task and they didn't do it.
I was
So-
booted out of the task.
Okay,
Oh, sure you
so
were.
what are you gonna
We
write?
didn't want to
Illmaye?
mess up.
Okay, so let's think here. Looking for highly skilled mercenary to go to an ancient Ares temple for hidden treasures.
I want to make it sound like a really cool story.
I'm writing this.
I want to look over her shoulder and be like, you should have used this word, and that's way too many twos, and you repeated that part a third time.
Very dangerous, possible death, but high rewards.
Okay, so you would also know from looking at the other ones that there is usually a mention of pay and a mention of where to find a person if they're interested.
Okay. First off, are we implicating ourselves?
We should use aliases.
No.
I'll use an Elias.
Because we need to say like where to go if they're interested in this.
Well,
So
two of
okay,
us
if we're
have
using an
discussed
alias, should we just make a makeshift group name, like an alias group name? Not the
Like
Hands
I
of
mean-
Fate, but
Golden
maybe
Hope.
like
It doesn't. Well,
The
as
Lightning
soon as
Chasers.
They meet. As soon as they meet us,
Eyes
they're gonna
Gaia.
know it's the Hands of Fate. So
No, because 3 of us can disguise ourselves.
We will be the
And the other one
feet
invisible.
of destiny.
no.
Dead.
It doesn't have to be something like really well thought out. Just like something simple. Maybe like a different number, you know, because Hands of Fate is 5, so maybe like something with like 6 or 4, 3 or whatever. Or we'll just say there's 7 of us.
Ooh,
Trio.
I have the perfect name, and the best part, no one's using it. The Victors.
I'm dead.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh my god.
The
you heard
Ashleys,
that.
let's go.
I'm dead. I was like, what do you mean?
okay.
We're the Victors. The
It
Ashleys?
all goes somewhere, people.
Alright,
Okay,
Beatles.
Alexios.
Use
what's
every
the-
part of the buffalo.
We'll call
Alexios,
ourselves the
what's a
Ashleys.
really
Can't we have to do
good,
it?
tavern here. Very nice.
Oh,
Meet at the Brazen Fool.
Nah, not this one. This is not good enough for something I feel like she would want.
what's a good? Would she? I feel like, cause
And would she be able to get into the inner ring? Would
Let's meet outside in the
Alexios, you
first
can make a
line.
history check if you want to find out if that's something that would be realistic.
Let's meet up at the graveyard of the fallen.
okay, that's not so bad. That is natural 14 plus history, which starts with an H. Okay, that is 19.
19. It's not impossible that Nala could have access to the inner ring as an Olympian, but it's also not guaranteed. You know, the inner ring is mostly like the queen and anyone who helps the queen, the champion of the arena, any people that have come from Fort Valor or something like that, Fort Bread. Olympians, maybe, but also maybe not.
okay, so maybe not someplace in the inner ring, but a nice tavern that's well known somewhere in the outer ring that we think she would be okay to go to, because Brazen Fool isn't the cleanliest place, and I feel like that would throw her off.
Okay.
Do you have anything in mind, Sammy?
Yeah, I mean, if the Brazen Fool is the Hog's Head, then the 3 broomsticks of Vultura is the Bleeding Prey in the God's Rest district. It's by far the most popular tavern. There's no like luxury tavern here in Vultura, but it is. It's on the outer ring. It's in the God's Rest district. It's nearby the temple. So lots of different types and sorts of people end up there. It's near the market. It's near the temple. It's sort of in like the downtown of Vultura.
All right.
Okay, so that works? The Bleeding Prey?
The Bleeding Prey.
Okay, so, meet at the Bleeding Prey for
How much a day?
30, we agreed on 35 gold, right?
35?
Yeah. 35 gold a day.
35, but can be negotiated.
With
Because if it's not
negotiate.
enough, and they're like,
In
Willing
stock
to negotiate
options.
on price.
Okay.
Sound good?
Do you want to add something
this
about
gonna
like
be
who
posted or
to
directly
ask
given
for
to?
at the Bleeding Prey or anything like that?
What was one of their names, the victors?
I don't know. What was
Ask
one of their
about
names?
them.
can we do like
Alex.
memory checks? As
Oh
that thing?
shit. Stoneheart.
What was the name of the leader? She was a girl and everything. Oh my god, I played
I
one
got
of them
this.
too. I was a
Ashley.
barbarian.
Not Ashley. It
Is
wasn't.
that one of them?
No,
No.
that was one of the.
Sammy, can I do a check to see? Is that an intelligence?
Sure.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, sure. Make an intelligence check.
Fucking Okay, here we go.
What the
It's
one
not-
wasn't one named Annie?
Okay. Well, that's not bad,
Vanessa.
but I have a negative modifier, so
Vanessa.
14.
You remember the one who did all the talking was named Caroline.
Oh, Caroline.
And then you were also thinking of Ani, the red dragonborn, and probably Stoneblood is who you were thinking of, Alexios.
Shit.
I thought of no.
Ask for.
Stoneblood.
We
None
killed
of us
the
are girls.
shit out of them and forgot
Ask
their
for.
names.
Stone. No.
Okay, so I'll say ask for Caroline.
None of us
That
are. Okay.
Okay. So it's made. It looks like it would fit in very well with all the other postings at the Horned Boar.
Hey.
We got a tiefling.
Oh, hold on! I gotta put you in the.
Hello.
We're about
Hold on,
to
I
do
don't even know if they
something
can hear you
very
yet. Hold on.
stupid.
Our
Hold
semi-god.
on.
Well, the party can hear me. I can still tell hello to them.
That's true.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hocus
Let us put
pocus.
some tiefling in it.
All right, it's
Okay.
Anora. Hello, Anora.
Hello.
Do you need a refresher on what's been happening?
Yes, because I had to stop watching because I had to go play music.
We're
Essentially, Illmaye has been researching her mark, and the group at large has been planning how they want to go about this. And what we've got so far is that they have made a job posting, essentially, a mercenary help wanted posting, that they're hoping will lure Nala in, so that they can then hire Nala for a super dangerous, super high reward mission back to that abandoned temple to Ares in the mountains, and then we will kill her and say that she died on the mission, no questions asked. That's the plan.
And also,
so they did not
pre-
listen to my
dream.
suggestion of stabby stabby.
pre-stream,
We are stabbing.
I discovered hot honey. To anyone in the chat who is not familiar, it's the shit.
It
Go get
is.
it.
Not the shit, it's just shit.
How
Yes, it
dare
is.
you?
And
so good.
Anura, I will say, since you just sort of slept in today, that you eventually woke up and through searching and just like randomly looking around the city, managed to find your party here at the Brazen
Oh,
Fool.
thank God. Okay, cool.
So
Actually,
right
go
around this
ahead and roll a
moment,
D20
Illmaye,
to see if you found us.
as you finish up this job posting, Anura walks in the door like, Jesus Christ.
Whoever that
hey!
Whoever that is.
Hey, whoever that is, yeah.
Wait,
Hey, guys.
wait. We needed your intelligence, okay?
Where were you? We needed the brain
Sorry.
cells.
What
Okay,
happened?
You are totally out of the loop. I have a mark I need to kill. We have a plan. We're using the Ashleys. We're using the Ashleys as our disguise. Going to hire them to go to the abandoned temple. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay. Why did you need my intelligence? I'm so confused.
It took a very long time to get there. Very long time.
We've been here for several hours.
Oh, okay. Sounds about right. Okay, I need to write that down. God damn it. I'm so behind now.
Just a nitpick. I know I started the whole Ashley's thing, but if there was ever a time to get their names right, it should be when we're gonna frame them.
Well, you
Good
So
How'd
we
you
should
frame
get in the
this?
habit. Oh,
The
I'm sorry.
victors.
Yes.
Lay,
all right,
victor,
all right.
lay.
The victors. The
What was their
victors.
motto?
Everyone, say it
The
with
Ash-
me.
Victors go
Yeah,
the spoils.
Say it with me. The
Ashley's go to sport.
Ashleys.
To the spoils go the victors.
To the Ashleys go the spoils.
victors? To the
What?
victors go the spoils? What?
Either
Alright.
The
or.
Ashleys go the victors.
They're
Yeah.
The
synonymous.
Ashleys go
Go
the
the
victors. There we go.
Base. We got it.
So,
We got
you
it.
have a job posting.
Yes.
Now we just gotta post it.
Yes. Okay. Before I post it, I want to disguise myself somewhat.
How
Oh,
so?
can I help her? Makeover style?
I'm gonna go back
Agent,
to
get
the
over here
room
with your room.
that I hopefully still have,
Mm-hmm.
and so that we're not just down here disguising ourselves in the open. I'll go upstairs and trying to remember. I'm gonna picture Caroline. Trying to remember. I know she had a really cool rapier, right? That I really wish I had.
Yep, she did. She
What
was
else?
half
Yeah, I mean, I
elven. very
I can help with
confident.
my disguise kit.
Yeah.
We can try
What'd you
to.
say?
I have a
Ask-
sky.
okay.
Like, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
we
just
all have
gonna wild
disguise
shape
kits.
and fly behind you.
Okay.
If multiple people
so-
are doing it, will it give it a better chance of success? I mean, I feel like this is something we would try to help with.
It's certainly possible, but it could also bridge into too many cooks. So it would come down to a roll.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you want help? You want us to try and help? You think you got it?
I could try looking like Bloodstone. What is his name?
Stone blood.
Bloodstone sounds cool too.
Bloodstone.
Stone
Uh,
Blood.
His
I'm trying to
name
remember
is-
what she
I don't
looked like. Did she
Caroline?
Have... Yeah.
Can we all roll to see if we remember to tell Illmaye what she looks like?
I mean, also, the chances of Caroline herself having been seen by anyone
Oh,
in the
true.
city is
True.
minimal.
Yeah,
But
true.
Yeah,
people
but
recognizing Ilmaye is the
We
problem.
should probably
so just
be
making
smart
sure that
about
they...
it, just in case.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out. I hope I have gloves because I need to cover my hand somehow. Then how am I gonna change my face?
We
Can
do make
I?
your cheekbones higher. Those little inserts.
Okay, cool. Works for
Yeah,
me.
some prosthetic cheekbones, sure.
Let's change up my hair because it's brown right now.
If you put some rust on it, you could be a redhead. Oh my
There we
god,
go.
I'm excited.
Works for me. Redhead.
You can certainly find rust here in the city without much problem.
Okay, it's gonna be like a very rusty brown, I guess.
It'll be a dark red.
Yeah.
Okay, so for all,
A very
for all of
rustic
this,
look.
yeah, nice. Everything you're trying to do, go ahead, Illmaye, and just make me a deception check.
Okay. Which dice do I want to use? This one.
Would you like my cloak of many fashions?
Good luck.
Oh wow, not bad, not bad. 22.
22. Yeah, I mean, you're not quite sure if you've captured Caroline by any sense of the word, but you certainly don't look like Illmaye.
Cool. Works for me as long as I look different.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put my rapier away because I feel like it's pretty obvious that is mine.
It looks pretty unique, yeah.
Yes, but I don't think I have another one. So
I have yours. I have your
you
old
still
one.
have mine.
I
Can
have
I-
your old one. It's
We're
cool.
gonna trade really quick, but I want mine back. Want it back?
Like memory wipe. She doesn't want it back.
And
Adagio, are you
My,
sure you're a son of Apollo and not like maybe
A
Yeah,
child
miss.
of the Titans.
and I'll tuck my blood glass medallion into my shirt so it can't be seen. And yeah, should be fine because nobody knows about my crossbow. Not here, at least. So we're good. Okay, heading out. I'll be back,
Pew pew.
and I'll make my way back to the gym. And I guess to post one, do I need to talk to the guild leader?
I can send Kai with you too if you want.
You wouldn't know, Illmaye.
Oh, frick. Okay. Well, then I will just... I'll walk in, and I'm gonna be very cocky about this and be like, the best quest in the world for the best person here! A one-time chance to go to a hidden temple of Ares. Looking for the best of the best, and only the best.
Make a persuasion
Oh.
check.
Why, when you were saying that, I just pictured Morty from Rick and Morty just like saying exactly what you said. One and only, one time ever, the best of the best. The
Oh,
strongest needed.
No, it's in that one.
So everyone, all the mercenaries who are there, including Nala, all like look at you as you make this announcement, and they watch you as you sort of post this on one of the pillars. All right, and they get back to their work.
Ah, frick. Well, whatever. Then I guess I'm gonna
At
leave.
that point,
Mm.
you see the rather overweight man come out of the office and go, What am I hearing? What's going on out here?
Well, I have the best quest in the world right here looking for the best person for this job of finding a hidden Ares temple with hidden treasures inside. But only the best of the best can be in this mission.
Alright, well, you don't got shit unless you come through me. I got no paperwork on any of this. Come on in.
Okay. I'll make my way over.
Alright. He sits you down, and it's a rather cramped office, but you see there's just, like, drawers and drawers full of somewhat organized papers. And he takes out this big ledger book and says, Alright, so, what's the job?
Okay. I have intel of a hidden Ares temple, ancient temple, up in the mountains.
He just starts taking notes.
And I know that there can be some great treasures there. There has to be.
Alright,
And
how
I'm
many
looking for
mercenaries are you
some-
looking for? He
just
seems
one.
completely uninterested in, like, the
Oh.
grandness of it.
Okay,
Just one mercenary? You
one.
got your eyes on anyone?
I mean, I want the best person here. I'm offering pretty good pay, and I'm willing to negotiate.
Alright. Okay,
And they will be working with a party of other people. We just
Okay,
need more.
alright. And what's the timeline on this?
It'll take 3 to 5 days of travel time, roughly,
Alright.
and as soon as possible. So the sooner we
Okay.
hire somebody, the better.
And just so you know, as soon as you choose the mercenary you're going to go with, you do have to report back to us and put down a down payment. And then if anything is to happen to that mercenary on the job, you will pay the rest of it in full to us. You understand?
Okay,
Alright. Can I get your name?
Caroline,
Caroline, nice to meet you. Does your party have a name?
the victors.
Caroline of the Victors. And where you from?
What's the blood place?
What shore?
The blood shore.
The Blood Shore. Okay. A local girl. Alright. Alright, you have now have permission to post your notice. And I look forward to seeing you soon.
Alright, I already posted it.
Now you have permission to post it.
Okay.
Alright, if you need me for any reason, my name is Tianocles. It's a pleasure to meet you.
That's a nice one.
Alright.
Thank you.
You're looking for us, we're gonna be at the Bleeding Prey.
Alright, I will make sure to send some mercenaries your way for, what, is it gonna be like an audition or an interview or whatever? Just first come, first served? What is this?
Oh no, we're definitely wanting to interview everybody. We want only the best.
You got it. I will send the best of the best for you.
Cool.
Pleasure.
Now,
And as he goes, and for posting your post, it's gonna be 1 gold.
flip him a gold piece.
Pleasure doing business.
More where that came from.
All right. As you emerge, you do see that in the time that you've been here, maybe 1 or 2 mercenaries has gone to just like look a bit closer at your notice. Nala hasn't, not yet, anyway.
Okay. Can I go back and kind of talk it up some more?
Sure. What do you want to do?
Oh god. Well, I see that you're looking at this quest here. Let me tell you, it's a doozy. I don't even know.
Make a persuasion check.
Jesus Christ.
Whoever that is.
Oh my gosh, it was a 3.
This quest right here, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's
What is
crazy.
my persuasion?
Sound like
7.
your first session.
You see, looking at it now, are what look like a twin brother duo, 2 human brothers that are looking at it, and one of them, they listen to you, and then one of them looks at the other and goes, I don't want to fucking die. Yeah, neither do I. Let's screw that. And they go back and leave the notice.
Well, I tried. On my way out, I'd be like, the best riches are from this quest. Come to the Bleeding Prey if you're interested. And I'm out.
At this point, people aren't even really looking up anymore.
I know. Oh god, that was so awful.
If we were gonna disguise someone, why don't we
Fail.
send the high charisma person over?
Yeah.
Alright, so the job has been posted. Who knows how long it'll take for people to start showing up at the Bleeding Prey? What do you guys want
How
to
did
do?
it go? How
What's-
did anyone seem interested or?
Oh my gosh. I know I'm not an actor.
I mean, do you want me to go back? I'm an act. I can. Do
What if
act.
me and Ryujin went and acted like we were interested in it? But we're not part of the guild. Let's do it anyway.
You think they'll notice?
Think they'll notice that we don't belong there?
I mean, I don't know if people will come. I talked to the guild leader there, and he said he'd send us people. I told him I wanted the best of the best, which I know is Nala, but I don't know if my performance to attract attention was good enough for her. So,
Okay.
We'll
How
see.
about
We'll see.
how about we sit on it for like, I don't know. What do you guys think? A day, and if Nala doesn't show up, we can go back and just like maybe sneak
Promote
in,
again?
you know, and kind of just be like, you guys seen this quest? Nobody's accepted it yet. That's crazy. We get so much from this. Like this seems like a cakewalk. I mean, what the hell?
I mean, sounds good to me. Whatever you guys could do is way better than what I did. So,
Heard.
May not be the smartest one in the bunch, but I can.
Does Illmaye
But-
have to be the one to kill her, or just get her killed?
great question.
I don't
too,
think
Nana.
they would know.
Because,
I
like,
think-
if worst come to worst, find out where the fuck she is. I'll turn into a fly on the wall and just stabby. I've already said that.
But
Yeah,
we
be
can't
savvy,
have
motherfuckers.
we can't have
There
any
can't be any
investigation into
investigation
her
into it. So they'll have to be like, oh yeah, that adds up. Check, and just leave it be. You know.
death. Which is why we're doing this whole mercenary for hire thing.
Died by
Because
accident.
if she dies, all I have to do is just pay a fee.
Well, like, the other option is kidnap her.
That's what I said. I said that.
And if she's just gone, they think she went on a quest.
But they're all
And never comes back.
documented. They're all documented.
I mean, what if she was just talking to somebody and, like, you know, they just left? Like, we could just be talking. Somebody could just find her and be talking
I tried
to her.
seducing her, but they
But
said
she'd
no.
probably want to get paid, and to do that, you have to go through the guild. And I feel like if she took a quest without the guild, then she'd be out of a job.
Okay, so I think I'm missing something because I missed a good bit of the planning for this. So all of the mercenaries in the city have to go through the guild. You cannot hire anybody without going through the guild.
They have their own
I mean,
guild.
if they're a part of
They
one,
belong to a guild, then you have to go through the guild.
So
I
like,
do believe I hired
Because the
one
guild gets
guy.
paid too, but if you were to just go after the mercenary, the guild's basically going to lose money, so they'd
so
become mad, I feel like, right?
because Nala is part of the guild, she has to go through the guild. She can't be hired outside of the guild.
I mean,
I
if
mean,
we
I
offered
don't
her
think-
money one-on-one, we haven't tried it. It's not like we also know that she's extremely cocky and know how good she is.
Sammy, how
Is
well
that how
does
the
like
guild works?
gladiatorial knowledge compare to guild knowledge?
Well, you were never part of a mercenaries guild.
Shit! Okay.
But you do have a member of a guild in your party.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
two.
except-
Two guilds.
So do they have to go through the guild, or can they take jobs outside of the guild? Is the question.
I mean, it's essentially like a union. Like she's a member of the union, so she has to go through the union for her jobs.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm from the south. I don't know what a union is. My roommate just looked at me.
I'm gonna be like
The
you,
biggest player.
my boy.
Okay, so we'll see how this pans out. Hopefully it works. If we don't get any people by tomorrow, I guess we can go back and maybe re-promote or do what you suggested, Ryujin, and say about like why this is so amazing and all that stuff. But we do need to have somebody at the Bleeding Prey. So I'd say I guess we can head over there.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll turn my key back in.
Okay. You
Who
check
do we
out.
want-
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Who do we want to stay in the Bleeding Prey? And
I mean, I was the person, so
does the whole
I can-
party need to be there?
I don't know. I mean, we know who we want, So it's a
Okay,
green
like, for-
dragonborn.
Like, for appearances, does the whole party need to be there for, like, the interviews? Because, like,
No.
the tavern, so people
We
would
can
see.
Nah.
We can scout an ambush point.
Yeah,
Our
I don't.
disguise kit
I would
users
say
could do
I
it.
can't go in with you if I'm going to wild shape and just fly behind instead of travel with y'all. So I can't be with y'all when you go back to the Bleeding Prey, and y'all probably should already be disguised when you go back if you're conducting interviews as the victors. Because if
True.
people see you interviewing her as ourselves and they know who we are,
True. So I'm still
True.
disguised as Caroline.
Yeah,
Everyone else
I'm gonna
need to back
stay
up.
away.
That's what I was saying. We could try and find an ambush point for tomorrow. A place to kill her.
At least 2 people should probably be there, though, just in
I'll
case.
go with Illmaye.
Can any
I'll
of us
disguise
charm
myself
a
and go.
monster by chance?
I
Anything like that?
can. I can.
Well, there are those stone giants in that temple still. We could go there
Oh yeah.
Fuck her
I
up a little
forgot that
bit
was the
and have the
plan.
giants, you know?
That's true.
Or we could like fight along with her to the giants and mid-fight just like turn off, right? And then she's fighting like however many giants and us. That's a hard battle to win.
So with charm monsters, Sammy, if I managed to charm one of the giants, could I just make it attack her then?
I mean, if it doesn't save, because I believe that it would save every round.
If it fails a saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it.
So yeah, you could tell it to fight. It's not dominated, so it doesn't have to do what you say, but it treats you like a friend.
Okay, and so if I'm saying that Nala is not a friend, any damage she does wouldn't redo the save.
I also have charm person. I could try to charm Nala into fighting them as well. Double whammy. Charm the monster, charm the person, meet in the middle.
I don't know.
So we're gonna go down underground. We could just kill her there.
What do you mean the underground?
Cause the stone giants are underground, right?
Oh,
They're like
okay.
hella underground.
Yeah, but this is all if she even accepts this. That's the thing.
What are we going
Like,
to do if she doesn't? Is there a backup plan?
Seduce.
Not yet.
I'm saying kidnapping or seduce probably would be the best backup plan, honestly.
I mean, if we seduced her into a date, we could still kidnap her. It's the same plan.
Do you just
Yeah,
want to
but
go
if
on a
she
date
just-
with her?
No, I just want to seduce someone.
No,
my God.
stop! Shut up, Anura.
I haven't even seen her. I don't even know what this woman looks like. Adagio didn't like women.
Also, has Adagio failed at seducing everybody that he's tried to seduce so far, except for the incubus,
Who else have I tried seducing?
the king?
I didn't try. We had like one conversation.
You tried to seduce other people before. My
I
parents,
feel like you tried to seduce Maynor.
that, yeah.
Lord
I
Pythonus.
don't know why, but I'm thinking maybe yeah, Pythonus.
Maybe I'm just a casual flirt for older men.
Bro.
You got a daddy
I'm not gonna
complex.
say-
You got daddy issues.
Hey, don't take my thing.
My father only visited me when I was of age. Gives you a little bit of a complex, you guys.
My parents tried to fucking kill me.
You know,
Okay.
they apologize. You know, it still doesn't
They
change what happened, but like you're on decent terms now.
So what are you
Okay,
guys
guys
doing?
I'm heading.
You know,
I'm heading
both
to the Bleeding
dead.
Prey.
Wait, let me disguise myself and I'll go with you.
Okay.
And I have beautiful blonde hair, so I'm gonna also rest it up and look even nicer in my red hair. Haha.
Okay.
I'll give myself high
I-
cheekbones and say I'm Ilmay's brother.
Okay.
I'm Carolyn's brother.
Go ahead and make a deception check.
Oh,
I
God.
will tag
Oh,
along with
deception.
Alexios.
Am I
and-
still there at this point?
I mean,
Yes.
you left.
Roll. I freaking.
No, okay, so for that perception check, I'm going to add to it because I rolled evens when I was doing all my stuff to prepare earlier.
It was a straight 18. So what?
I got to roll a d6. So I was like, what am I doing? You add to it. I have to roll a d6. Add 5.
Do I look like Illmaye's
No,
older
you-
redheaded brother?
You do, and you kind of love how you look. Like it's almost like an Instagram filter. You're like, oh shit, should I go red?
Should I go red, y'all?
Yeah.
Are there any redheaded gods?
Sometimes they can all be redheaded if they wanted to be.
Damn Apollo.
Okay.
My mother was actually it's canon that Ari is redheaded because she's based off of Ariel. I'm like, this is what I would have looked like.
Yeah.
Damn dad jeans.
Okay. So me and Adagio are gonna head to
No,
the
it's
Bleeding
not
Prey.
Adagio. It's Eric. Eric is my name.
Oh my god. Fucking nerd.
Caroline and Eric,
All right.
you guys
We're heading
head
out.
to the Bleeding Prey. The rest of the three of you guys are searching for an ambush point? What are you guys doing?
I don't
I
know if
mean,
we search for an ambush point more as
are we
just
gonna
finish
just do
making
that
a
when we-
plan.
Yeah, I
Right.
feel like we're
Yeah.
gonna teleport there now. I just didn't get the memo.
Should we?
So what do you guys
are
want to
we
do?
gonna? Do we want to go there and try and figure something out? Because I can cast Tree Stride and get us there pretty quickly if we can find a tree. If there's any
I
trees.
also have a helm of teleportation.
I feel like we're just gonna teleport there, surround her, gank her, and then come back.
I mean,
Is
it's on
that
a
what we're
mountain
gonna do?
area. There's trees all over the place up there, right? Or at least
No.
close
That
to
was
it.
a really
No?
barren.
No,
yeah.
good.
This is
High in the mountains, there's
Albury.
barely any vegetation.
And then I thought
Okay.
about the fact that if we like go look in the middle of nowhere, we're open to all types of beasts that stay on this island.
That's
I
what
feel
I
like
was
we should
generally-
just get a little bit out of the city.
We could
And-
say we ran into one of those dragons we saw. It swooped
They-
her up and ate her. No body
Get
to
a
be
little bit out
found.
of the city, and then me and Adagio will just cast Guiding Bolt at the highest level we can.
Pew,
She's
pew.
gonna choke you out.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that they learned, Anura, is that Nala has twice won the Olympics wrestling competition.
What the fuck?
And her winning
Yes.
move is to rip your mouth open and spit up
And spew
acid
poison
into
in
your.
her. Yeah.
Oh, well, I take that back. I will not cast Guiding Bolt. I'll conjure an elemental and just leave her with it.
Ta-da! Dragonborn Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
She wins.
Real quick, just cast summon,
Wait.
summon
What
the
if we all
fucking
just
elemental
attack
and
her
cast-
at the same time with like a range thing? Like I could lightning bolt, you guys could guiding bolt or firebolt, whatever, you know. And then we'll just max out the amount of damage that does. Hopefully, take her down in one fell swoop, right?
I can-
And
I
then
can
I could
attack
just
that amount.
I just helm of teleportation across the continent somewhere, and just like bury. I don't know, or take her to Apotrepo's horde and just drop her in the
Well,
ocean. Hope
We
that
can't really bury her. We're gonna have to like go back and pay the fee. Otherwise, there'll be an investigation.
well, we'll still pay the fee, but just say like we got attacked by a dragon. You know, maybe we could rough each other up a little bit, like get some gashes from like maybe a dragon town and like some burn marks or something. You know.
I can fuck you up with my claws. Ching, ching,
We
ching.
can
The
just say
whole
we got
point-
attacked by some random beast. We're on the Isle of Ares.
Yeah, but this person isn't going to be taken down by just any random beast. They're powerful. That's why there's an Assassin's Guild wanting them to be it. You know, otherwise they'd do it themselves.
What I'm saying is, like, if we're on the Isle of Ares, there's a lot of different beasts. If we get attacked, so if we say we got attacked by a bunch of them, then no matter
Like
how
the Griffin
strong we are,
Riders.
Well, yeah,
I
but
said
if it's
like
like
the
if
Griffin
it's like a
Riders.
dragon, and we literally saw. Oh, I guess not. Wait, did we? Or was it just?
Isn't it anyone who
Rosales?
attacks those dragons dies? But let's just say she attacked them, and then
I don't
she
Yeah.
died.
think she would be
Yeah.
stupid enough to do that.
Well, she
Okay,
has a
what about
Griffin
one of us?
dragon.
One of us provoked them, and we managed to get away, but they got like snatched up and
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah.
Let's do some research into what beasts are going to be on the island in that area anyway, and we can decide after that.
Alexios is your resource for that, and the answer is it could be fucking anything. It's the Isle of Ares.
Yeah.
Okay, so it could be fucking anything. We could say that there's like a group of something super powerful, and we managed to get away, but she did not because she was fighting in the front because she's such a badass.
But she doesn't use weapons and she wrestles things with her freaking bare hands.
Yeah, that's what. Adagio, you're not here right now.
I am here right now.
No, you left with Illmaye.
Well, I guess I walked through. That's a lie.
So I mean, we could do that, but like, I think the idea of like us all attacking from a range with as much damage as possible is pretty good. Because I mean, I can get 8d6 just from guiding bolt on top of 2d8 plus 4 from Starry Form.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a couple of pretty nutty spells that I could do a bit of damage with. One of them being lightning bolt, but
I got a gun.
good for you.
As you guys
I
discuss,
got a gun.
Adagio and Illmaye, you guys make your way around the outer ring to the God's Rest district and to the new tavern. Illmaye, as you get into the God's Rest district, you can see the outer wall. You're sort of getting nearer to it. You can even see the top of the Once Mote's tower from beyond the wall. And you feel a heat in your backpack. It's not burning. It's just warm. The sensation of 2 links of Tartarus being closer than they have been in months.
Oh, jeez.
And that's where we'll take our break.
I forgot about
Forgot
that.
that thing was on.
Forgot all
I-
about those.
I just got assaulted with so much information at
Yeah.
once.
Take a breather. We'll get you up to speed. Y'all, thanks for sticking with us. We're gonna be right back. So go take your pee break or do whatever else you need. We'll be back so soon. See you then. Wait for it. We're definitely back. Hello. Welcome back. So let's hop back into the story here. Honora did have to leave, but we're back. We're back with the original 4 from this previous moment. So, Illmaye and Adagio, you guys have entered the God's Rest district. Illmaye, you felt that warmth on your back, but you are standing right in front of the Bleeding Prey Tavern.
Well, I'm gonna hope that the link doesn't act up, that I completely forgot was in my backpack. And I'll go in. I'll go up to the front and be like, I need a room. And do you have any kind of like meeting rooms here?
You see there's a human woman at the bar, and she goes, yes, rooms, we certainly have. Meeting rooms, there's one. It's not terribly large. It used to be a storage room, but it's empty now.
Works for me.
All right. For a room and for renting out the meeting room, that'll be a gold piece.
Would you
Okay.
be able to direct anyone looking for Caroline to the meeting room?
Of course, I will certainly do that. Caroline.
Caroline.
Yes, that is me.
All right.
In
That
regards
sounds
to
great.
quest.
I'll lead you up to your room, and then I'll show you the meeting room. She grabs a key and leads you up to a nicer room than the one you stayed in last night, but it's a fairly standard room. It would be a fairly standard room in any other city. Certainly not as nice as the rooms in Delphi or that sort of thing. But once she leads you up here and gives you the key, she leads you back down to the main tavern, opens a door, and you see, like, there isn't even a table here. There's just, like, benches and empty shelves.
It's an open space for wrestling.
Could I fit a table in here?
A small table.
Can I look out and see if there's a small table somewhere?
Yeah, you can ask her for one if you want.
Yeah, could I have a small table?
Sure. How long will you be needing the room?
We're not
Well-
for sure. We sent out a a job notice, and this is our meeting place.
I see. Okay, we can certainly get you a table here. Well, there's one that's a little bit wonky, and I'd prefer if you use that one, so that we can keep all the nice tables out for the actual clientele. But I can get you the wonky table.
Is anyone playing music?
Make a perception check.
If so, I wish to join them. Is perception my straight roll? That's a +3. Damn, that's an 8 +3, 11.
11. Yes, but it's not quite like music you're used to. It seems like it's essentially a one-man percussion. He's not just like a drum line. He has some drums and some other sort of more toned instruments, but he's using them in such a way that he's not merely hitting them. He's sort of rubbing his fingers along the drum and creating other sort of weird sounds like that. And while the result is musical, it feels almost like ambient, like environmental sounds.
That's weird.
Yes, we will take that table.
All right. She gets some help from some other employees here, and you see, I don't know if you've ever been in this tavern before, but you see it is in the center of the room is an enormous beast skeleton. You see the central bar itself is sort of a circle in the center of the room, and that circle is encased in this enormous rib cage, and it's sort of hard to tell what the animal used to be, or even if these are real bones or not. But it certainly draws the eye to this skeletal frame, and there are some sort of like weapons and heads on walls of various beasts and monsters that have been slain. Whether or not they're real, unclear. But two people do bring in a circular table, and they set it down in the room, and it looks fine. As soon as you put any weight on it, it does a bit.
I'll slide a book under the other side.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I just like pull out, I don't know, like a shirt, and I'll fold it, stick it under the corner that's lower than the other?
Yeah, I'll say it takes a bit of time to figure out the exact right amount, but with the time that you have here, you've got enough time to get the perfect number of folds, the amount of fabric to make it a bit more stable.
I want to try convincing the guy to play a cool song.
Sure. What do you go up and say? You see, it's a gnomish man who's just sort of like closed his eyes and is sort of feeling the music around him.
I want to pull out my viol and be like, "We don't happen to know anything with lyrics, would you?"
He looks up. Lyrics are merely a way for us to put words to something that needs no words.
You know, if I hated a guy, it'd be this guy. Can I get like a general feel of what he's trying to portray with his music at least? It's just ambiance music is what he wants the world to feel.
Make an insight check.
I'm good at those. That's a +7. That's a 16 in total.
16. Whatever he's trying to convey, whatever he thinks he's conveying, you're not sure he's doing a super good job. It sort of just sounds like scraping of fingers on drums and the occasional xylophone hit and maybe a triangle every now and then.
To start stomping my feet to attempt to get his tempo and like outperform him with my viol.
Make a performance check.
And that one's just a +4, but you know what? I have a black dot next to that, so I think I'm good. Ooh, okay, that's a 15 plus a 4, so that's a 19.
Okay. So you take your viol and begin to play a much more jovial song, and you see of the various patrons that are in here, they all immediately sort of lift their heads up. You can see that some of them had their ears covered and now take their hands off their ears. No one is like getting up and dancing by any means. That's not really the vibe. But people do seem a bit relieved to have some actual music playing.
Nice. I'll just I take request.
All right, so Illmaye, you set up in the room. Adagio, you're playing music. How long are you guys planning on waiting here?
Until my fingers bleed, I guess.
Whiplash style.
Yeah, I'll wait a couple hours.
Okay.
See if anybody comes.
After about 3 hours, you do get your first fish on your line. You see it's a human woman wearing chainmail armor with a longsword at her side, and she knocks on the door to your room. Are you Caroline?
Yes, come on in.
Yes,
I wanna make
hello.
my way up.
I got your I saw your notice.
Yeah, and what drew you to it?
Well, money drew me
I
to
love
it.
that.
But listen, I'm well capable, and you found your person. Done.
Well, I need, what have you done before? What's your skill set?
All right. Well, I'm good with a sword. I am particularly good with this baby here. She just hits the longsword. She goes, I'm good with two-handed weapons, but I like still being able to move and not being weighed down. So this sword's doing pretty well for me. In the past, I have worked some longer missions on ships, doing protection or taking valuable items from one place to another, or on the hush hush if you're a little bit private. I am very good at keeping secrets, and I'm just a generally nice person to be around.
Okay, what is the most dangerous mission you have ever been on?
Well, is it most dangerous, or is it maybe like most capacity for danger? Because there was a bit where I was carrying a magic item or something in a crate, and I had to take it from one location to another, and I swear that it was talking to me inside the crate and trying to persuade me to do something, and I was like, I don't know, that sounds pretty evil, and so I didn't. But if I had, I bet it would have been really dangerous.
What did it want you to do?
Oh, it wanted me to kill everyone on the ship.
Who was that for?
As I said, I am very good at keeping secrets. They paid me to shut up about it, and so I'm shutting up about it.
Okay, what was your name again?
Oh, I'm Sekta.
Okay, well, you're the first person. We want to hear about some more, but we'll keep you on the list.
Alright, hey, look forward to hearing from you. If you need to contact me, you can come to the Hornball, and I'll be there.
Sounds good.
But I want to
Alright.
insight check her. She looks
Insight
like a really good mercenary, or is she like low level bum shoes?
Insight check.
It's a 14, and I get a +7, so 21.
She seems naive. Maybe, I mean, she's surely capable, but it doesn't seem like she's seen any real danger.
I love how all of our faces were when you said a talking box. Everyone
Everyone was like,
We're all like, wait a minute.
oh yeah, it was something called a link of Tartarus.
I'm gonna turn to Adagio after she leaves and be like, we need to talk to her more, I feel like.
I want to know.
I want to talk to her.
I want to know what's in that box. Did it speak
feel
like
like-
this? And then
What's in the
shake
fucking
her-
box?
Shaky, 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 shaky. Talk to her.
Yeah, so remember her for later.
What's her
Another
name?
side mission.
I don't-
Sekla?
Sekna.
Sekna. Okay,
It'd
got
really
it.
be nice if our note taker was here.
Hey, I wrote her name down. I just didn't spell it right.
Possible link next to it. Toot. Possible weird entity in box.
Okay.
Do you have any song requests for me, Illmaye?
No.
Oh. I'm gonna play something I know annoys Illmaye over like the time of knowing Illmaye.
You play the equivalent of 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer.
Never. I would annoy myself. I'd rather play something. I'll play something Aries based, I guess.
Sure.
I know any. Do Aries and Apollo even ever like? That has to be something.
I mean, yeah. Make an intelligence check.
No, I'm bad at those. That's a 7.
7? I mean, there's no like super popular myths that center around Apollo and Ares, but you've existed in this world around musicians. Like you know that a lot of songs are about like epic battles and stuff like that. And so you can either just like play one of those, or you can try to sort of make one up of like the sun shining light on a battlefield, something about Apollo and Ares at the same time.
Sounds great to me.
All right, performance check.
Please, +4. I never asked much of you, but that's a 17.
17, yeah. I mean, people definitely seem to like resonate with the battle-hardened sound of this, and then the sort of holy aspect of these fallen soldiers feeling the light of the sun once more and knowing that they're at peace, or blah 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 blah. Like it's all a load of bull, but it's like the right audience for it, so people are enjoying it.
Nice.
Okay, so I'll probably stay for another like 2 hours, and if nobody comes, then I'll go up to the barkeep and say, if anybody comes searching, say we'll be here tomorrow at, what do you think?
I don't know. I usually wake up at dawn anyway, so
8 o'clock.
All right.
sounds reasonable.
So around the time that you wait those more hours and no one shows up, you come and you tell the barkeep this message, and you see the door open, and you see a dwarf walk in, who you recognize, the dwarf who had been assisting Nala all day. He sort of looks around nervously and then clocks you at the bar and sort of rushes up. Yeah, sorry, are you still seeing people about that job?
Well, I sure am. Let's head back.
I'll go with them.
All right, and you see he's like looking around, like he seems nervous, but he follows you into the room.
And what can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm interested potentially in that job.
Okay, and what's your skill set? What have you done before?
Well, I am sort of naturally athletic, but I also have a bit of magic. It's nothing crazy, just a little bit to augment my skills with my weaponry.
And what have you done?
Well, I have done a little bit of everything. I am really highly trained. I guess you'd say I'm sort of book smart, not super street smart, but it's not from lack of trying. It's just that I've often found other things that I've found a passion for and that I'm really good at. Right now, I am sort of working as a personal trainer, if you will. I'm sort of, I know so much about being a mercenary.
Okay, I'm just gonna cut you off right there.
Sure.
So
sure.
you have no experience. Like, have you ever taken a job before?
Oh yeah. I mean, I have some. I'm not some green mercenary. No, yeah, I've done some stuff. Yeah.
Insight
Okay.
check.
Go ahead.
22.
Full of shit.
Don't lie to me.
Okay.
Wait. Just. Okay. here's the truth. I'm just getting real sick of being someone's assistant, and I just want to actually serve a purpose. So that sounds really awesome, your job. And I know that I am capable of doing it. And I just want the opportunity to prove myself.
Look, and I put my hand on his shoulder. This mission could easily kill you.
Killed me.
Okay? I don't think your first job should be this dangerous. Get some experience under you. Stop being an assistant. Get a backbone. And do what you want to do.
Easier said than done. My boss is kind of a lot.
Well, why'd
Send him
you
to Delphi.
why'd you become this person's assistant then?
Well, this is stupid, but I sort of thought that by hanging around her, I'd sort of learn from her, and maybe people would think of me the way they think of her, and I would just sort of become really cool and like honored and that sort of thing by association. But instead, she sort of just uses me as a punching bag and someone to make smoothies for her.
Send him to Delphi.
You little dude. Need a
Okay.
drink.
Well, first off, sounds like this person could be better suited to this type of job. No offense to you. You just have no experience. And this is a very dangerous mission. And you seem like a nice dude. I don't really want you killed.
I appreciate
What if you tag
it.
along? He could tag along. Why don't you invite your person?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bring a witness. Bring a witness.
How would you like to go to Delphi? I'm just
Look,
kidding.
what if you try to convince your boss to take up this mission? They'll be out of your hair for a little while. And then you can maybe try to pick up something when they're gone. And
Yeah.
then get some experience.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds great, but this is not the kind of job that she'd go for.
Why not?
Why not? It's the best job out there.
Well, it's because it's long.
saying-
She, at this point, you have to understand. I mean, he sort of looks around and goes, so I work for Nala of Golden Arm. He like waits for a moment of surprise. And really, like, she is a perfectly capable mercenary, and she's good at what she does, and she makes money doing it, but her focus is really about the games. That's really the only thing she cares about, is winning those games again. And any job that would take more than like a few hours, that would like disrupt her training regimen, she's just not going to do. It's just not worth her time, because to her, the most important thing, the only thing that she's doing all of this for, is for the games.
Okay. Well, what if... Because she sounds like a great person for this job. And I think I put in the notice
Sounds
3
like
to
a
5
lousy
days. But
Great merchant.
I put in that just to screw with people. I actually have a way to get there immediately.
Make a persuasion check.
God.
Oh, because I'm standing right there?
Nope.
Ooh, ooh. 20.
20.
Ooh.
Goes, how so?
Well,
I've also got a little
between
bit of
you
magic.
and me, I got some friends that have some pretty cool gear that can teleport us there. I just didn't really want to get that out there. Didn't want anybody to try and take something from us, but this Nala person sounds like she's the real deal.
Oh, she is, for sure. I mean, I can certainly ask, but the thing is, like, she doesn't want to take anything super dangerous or super long, because she doesn't want it to disrupt her training regimen, and she doesn't want to risk, like, hurting her arms or anything like that, because if she gets injured, then she's gonna be out of her training regimen for weeks, you know?
Okay. What if I can sweeten this deal some? I have a little thing that I feel like anybody in this city will want. And I grab my backpack, I pull out the Godstone and be
go,
like,
go ahead and make a sleight of hand check to make sure that you don't reveal what else is in your backpack.
I'm
oh,
dead.
Jesus. My sleight of hand is really good. I just
We're
hope I
about to-
don't roll bad.
We're about to kill her personal assistant too.
You know too much.
Okay, well, it wasn't a 1. It was a 3.
Bruh.
But it makes it a 16.
Okay. He rolled an 11.
Thank God I have such good sleight of hand.
So you flip open the backpack and you see, looking into it, this red blood glass cube, and you like immediately just like push the backpack to the side a bit and pull out the Godstone.
And I'll be like, between you and me, I was gonna offer this to the person that comes here, because honestly, I'm not from here. I don't need this. But I feel like it'd be a pretty good token for anybody from the city.
Make a persuasion check again.
Oh, Ken, why do you keep making me roll these?
It's a different moment.
Sitting right there.
You're not doing anything. You're just sitting there.
I rolled a nat 20.
He looks at that stone for a while, his eyes sort of wide. Oh, I mean, that's amazing. I'll definitely talk to her. I can probably get her to at least meet you here tomorrow. After that, it's on you.
All right, well, thanks for your time. I hope you can get out of under this person and become your own man.
Hey, you and me both. It was really nice meeting you.
Oh, I know this dude back in Delphi. He would love. He would love you.
Okay,
You
well,
guys are from Delphi?
oh, we're from all over the place.
Well, I don't even know where the Victors
We've
are
been
from.
to Delphi, we've been to Sullivan, we've been here,
Oh.
we've been to the Blood Shore.
I traveled
Yeah.
through Athens for most of my childhood.
Yeah, it's
That's
all because of
wild.
wink wink, that teleportation.
Right, of course, that probably makes it way easier. Okay, sorry, I had to come so late. I had to wait until she was done with her training. It was really nice to meet you, and I will talk to her tomorrow.
What was his name?
Oh yeah, what's your name, by the way?
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I thought you said, I'm so sorry.
I was like, that's an awful name.
Oh my god.
I'm
Beautiful.
so sorry, low level.
Alright.
All right, so he leaves the tavern.
Oh, okay, going back, gonna be like, anybody else comes, say we'll meet them at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Got it.
Are we sharing a room, Illmaye?
Yes, also, should probably figure out what the others are doing and let them know.
I'll message them that we're in grave danger and they need to get off the island immediately.
Alexios
No.
Ryujin, you guys have been alone for about 5 to 6 hours at this point. The sun is beginning to set. What have you guys been doing?
You want to find Rangram?
Sure. Yeah. Let's do it.
How are you guys gonna go find Rangram?
We are gonna go to the War Dogs Bazaar
Uh-huh.
and ask if anyone has heard of this new product called the Board of Surfing,
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
which I am good at.
Must be nice.
Okay, that's not too bad. I think it's a plus. You said investigation, right? Not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. 21.
21, okay. So you ask around, and eventually you find yourselves at a woodworking shop, like a woodsmith. What the fuck is that called?
A carpenter
Woodsmith?
Sure.
Carpenter?
A carver?
or a
A carver.
What's
Let's
that?
say a carver. A wood carver. There we go.
whittler. Carpenter.
You get to a woodcarver's store and ask, and you see there is a full-blooded orc running this store, and he slams his fist down and goes, "Are you working for that fucking dwarf shit?"
What are you talking about?
That fucking dwarf, he came in, he said that he had this brand new thing and needed my supplies, he said he was gonna cut me a deal. He used my fucking wood to make a bunch of his prototypes, then he sailed off the fucking sea.
You know where he went?
I don't know, he's probably halfway to fucking Persia by now.
Okay. Hey,
Insight check.
Insight check.
yeah, can I also?
Sure.
Why am I holding on to this? Oh,
Well,
okay. Okay.
This is the first time I've rolled. Oh no, this is the second. No. This is the first time I've rolled with the D20 that I got from Elizabeth, and I rolled a natural 1.
Oof. Alexios?
I rolled a natural 18 plus 5, 23, and then another 5, 28.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to be genuinely pissed that this guy took his wood and then cut him out of the deal and fucking left ship.
He really left.
If I have maybe another portion of something that he took, but was from the same thing, can I teleport to him with said thing? Because he would have that same thing from the same location, just in a different spot.
I don't know if it works like that.
Fuck. Okay. Are you able to, well, Alexios, what kind of spells you got?
You can't. What?
What kind of spells do you have?
Alexios is like in
Alexios?
shock.
Nothing that would, find someone at sea.
Okay. Well,
We'd have to go to the docks.
and Honora was with us, right? Can we just
Yeah, Nora's
say,
with you.
Honora, do you have maybe a locate person?
Not prepared today.
Can we use it tomorrow?
I don't know. I'll have to check my spell list.
Okay.
We have to check the dock manifest, see who the fuck had a dwarf with a whole bunch of wood.
No, fuck it. Let's do it. I'm down. Let's go.
It couldn't have been that long. Oh, we're gonna kill him.
We're going to the docks right now. If nothing else, we can check to see what spells our crew has, wherever the fuck they are.
Put it on
I mean,
the side
your
mission.
crew's at sea right now, besides Traya and Anemios.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I mean, Anemios might. It's worth a shot.
Put it on the mission list, Sammy.
No, we're going right now. Fuck. Red Crab, we're going. This is important.
We're gonna find a dwarf with a whole bunch of wood. Did he have a beard? Dwarfs always have beards.
Yeah, he had a beard.
And grab that piece of shit.
We need descriptions in a whole fuck ton of names of bolts, names of people.
So you guys head down to the docks to begin your investigation.
Yeah, at least me, because, Rouge is mad.
Go ahead and you can make an investigation check.
Okay, I'm gonna give this D20 a second chance.
You
Okay.
got it.
Swear to God, watch me get another one. I'll be pissed. That's pretty good. I rolled a natural 18, but you said investigation, so that's gonna be -1. So 17.
17. You do, especially with Alexios' connections in the city and blah 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 blah, you do get access to a shipping log, a shipping manifest, and you just flow through these last few days and weeks of ships in and ships out. You do see plenty of entries mentioning dwarves in, dwarves out. Some with lots of supplies, some with no supplies, some with other crews, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of hard to tell which one could be Rangram.
Do you think they know him by name?
Looking at this, you don't see any names listed here besides captains of ships.
Okay. Did he have any really defining features, like a scar above his left cheek, or
A
you know,
peg leg. He was a pirate. Just saying.
something like that?
Nope. He wore a helm.
What kind of
That's
helm?
fairly standard for dwarves. That's sort of like a square-looking, silvered metal.
Okay.
Would there be any kind of roll to see if I could somehow differentiate or see, like, hit or narrow it down in some way, like, that's that fucker right there?
I mean, make an investigation check.
I have a 20 intelligence, please. I'm sorry, what kind of check again did you say?
Investigation.
24.
24. It's hard to say. I mean, you know when the Tromacrates landed here, and you know the day today. And the woodcarver said that he's probably halfway to Persia by now, so you know he probably didn't leave yesterday. So you can sort of narrow down the time frame a bit, but we're still talking like a couple weeks. Well, you flip through, and you were in Vultura for a while, and you went to the mountains, and you came back to Vultura. You didn't hear anything about Rangram during that time. It's possible that he left even when you were there, but it's more likely that he probably left after you left. So that narrows it down a little bit more. And you look, and you look, and you see 3 different entries over the course of about a week that catch your eye. Because all 3 look like, on the list of people on those ships leaving, that the number of dwarves was adjusted after it was initially written. So, of those 3, it looks like 1 left about a week ago, 1 left a couple days before that, and 1 left like the same day you guys left Vultura.
And the names of these 3 ships would be?
Let's roll to find out.
The Nina, the Penta, and the Santa Maria. Oh, this is gonna be so awesome. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you for letting him run away so we can chase his ass down.
He's gonna fucking die.
5
Okay.
months from now, real time.
So, the 3 ships are... so the one that left most recently is called the Rider. The one that left a few days before that is called the Drow's Head. And the one that left basically the day that you guys left Vultura is the Roll Tide.
And all of these are going towards Persia.
I got a feeling about
No,
the roll
all-
tide, you know, because you
all
surf on the tide like this motherfucker.
You also ride a surfboard, so maybe it's the Rider.
Bro.
No, but all 3 of... None of those 3 ships are... have a final destination listed. They just have directions listed. So 2 headed east, 1 headed west.
And last but not least, do you want to go ask some questions? Maybe see about these 3 ships. See if anybody saw Rangram's dirty ass.
Where would Anemeos be? Would he be in the like inner circle with Treya?
I mean, unless he had business elsewhere.
Okay.
You do know that Trya and Nemeos, besides just being here to rest and recuperate or do whatever, are also in charge of looking over the construction of your ship, so it's possible they'd be around the docks.
Okay, so I think we should split up. You ask people. I'm gonna go look for Nemeos to see if maybe he can help in some way. Maybe track him down with a spell. I don't know. Fucking Rangram. I knew it. I knew you, this sleazy motherfucker was
good for you. Yeah, we did say don't rob us. Like, we told him exactly what was gonna happen.
I told him I would pull out his spine. Who
I
fucks
think I
with a
told
person
him
that
I was
says
gonna
they'll take
heat
your
sand.
spine?
Told him I was gonna heat sand and pour it down his mouth, or was I thinking about something different?
I don't know.
We got really creative on.
Rangram's fucking stupid, and you know what? Fuck him. He's gonna die. I don't even care about it. You know. Fuck
I
him.
care. That's a lot of money. Like, do we?
I mean,
like...
I know I care about it, but I mean, like, his life is forfeit.
True. The only question is, do we kill him now, or do we like wait, like an investment? Just wait for that bubble to pop, and then we pop his bubble.
I mean, I'm impatient. I guess. What do you think? What would you? Because like, he's gonna be making money off of our idea and profiting and buying. Like, I don't like that. I'll be honest. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Do you have time to market the idea? Because I don't.
I mean, we could find someone else more trustworthy. I think maybe.
You know what? As long as we kill Ring,
Yeah.
hands in.
Fuck that guy.
Around this time, you get a voice in your head from Adagio saying that they're in grave danger and to leave the isle immediately.
What?
I don't remember casting a spell slot for this.
Alright, fine. So, around this time is when Illmaye and Adagio, you've just finished your scene.
Although I do think it would be funny to send that, so I might just go ahead and do it. I'll send it specifically to Ryujin because I love his reactions.
What the fuck are you talking about? Where are you at?
There's no replying to this.
Alexios? I just
Alright,
got,
message.
well, I'm going to
I'll
jail.
cast sending again. I'll cast sending again. I'm fucking with the dudes. Nah, I'm
Bro.
just messing with you. We're at the Raging Pilferer's
The
house.
bleeding.
I'm
The
gonna take out
raging
my.
pilferers. That's the fourth
I'm gonna-
ship.
I'm gonna take out my horn of silent alarm,
You're
and
too far.
for like the next half an hour, just
You have to recharge.
constant for.
I'm gonna cast sending
Adagio.
in his head. Nah, we're at the. Wow, I already forgot. I'm not gonna lie. The Bleeding Prey. Who? I think.
Yes.
At the Bleeding Prey. About a nap. Y'all take care.
Yay!
No one sends me messages.
Okay, I'll send the second one to Alexios instead of Regis. So Regis is sitting there like, what? Like, Alexios, I'm fucking with him. We're cool. We met with Atala's assistant. We're about a nap.
Naps. Are we? You're gonna be at the Bleeding Prey, for sure.
Response. That's all my third level spell slots today.
Damn.
I could use the fourth one if you want me to, but I don't think
I
so.
mean, what do you think we should do? You think we should just go back and maybe like try it tomorrow with Anora's locate person, or should we track down Nemeo, see what he can help us at all?
I have locate creature. Does that help?
Does that work for
How-
humanoids though, or like
Yeah.
people?
Those
Does it?
are
Oh.
creatures.
I think I actually have it prepared and everything too, so.
Was it? Okay. Does that give you an exact location though, or is that just like kind of scrying where you like see the surrounding?
I think it's like one of those like.
Like if we were to give you a
directions.
map, could you just like?
You sense the direct. It's like locate object. It only works within 1,000 feet.
Oh.
But I can send him hauntingly messages every night with my leftover 3rd level spell slots, so.
I would give you a gold a day to do that.
And then eventually he'll let
Shame.
something slip about his location.
So, Ryujin and Alexios, what are you guys doing?
Do we try Anemios too? Just, I mean, see if we can get a hold of him on the way back.
I hope that if he had the gall to rob us, he wouldn't like communicate with anybody that he knows. But sure.
No, I mean, see if Anemios has like maybe any spells that we could like that he could help with somehow. I don't know. Or, you know, he's a pretty powerful magic guy. You know,
I thought you
pulled a
meant
couple
right.
of cool things out of his butt.
Hey, tell me if the hands are fader around the corner, guy.
Oh,
But,
no.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think he would say anything to anyone. I think he would just peace because like I literally told this man I'd take his spine. So I mean, listen,
how did you plan to take his spine?
just like you know.
As one does.
Fair. I mean,
Listen, we
if
could
not
just
for
like
any reason-
blood eagle just oh god, never mind. Gee, it's a
We can
little
go see
graphic.
Anemios.
All right, forget I said
We're not
anything. My
doing
bad.
anything until tomorrow.
We could do what?
We can go see Anemios. We're not doing shit until tomorrow.
Let's do it.
I
Where you
just
going?
said taking a nap.
What time is it?
It's the sun is now set. It's
Okay.
now evening.
Well, I would like to helm us to the champion's house. Assuming
Okay.
Anemios would still be there with Triea because he's watching over Triea and Triea is still.
Sure.
You know what I'm trying to say.
What is?
Go ahead and roll D100.
Okay. I'm gonna give these dice a 3rd shot.
I feel like we could have just walked in, right?
I mean,
Or no
we
way, I don't
could.
have the seal anymore.
But
Why don't you have the seal
There's-
anymore?
where's the fun in that?
Because I gave it a try so she can get inside.
86.
Yeah.
86. So immediately, you disappear from where you are and reappear in the kitchen of the champion's house, and you see Anemios is pouring tea and immediately just throws it, and tea goes everywhere. Goes, oh gods!
Anemios, I'm so sorry. We need
There
your
is a door, gentlemen.
help. It takes too long.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you. Do you have maybe something you could use to locate a specific person?
Like a locate person spell?
Perhaps. Perhaps.
I do. Yes.
Something along those
Or-
lines. Maybe we needed to find someone that is a fair distance, perhaps.
Oh, like a scry.
I mean, maybe like both. I don't know, Alexios. What do you think?
First of all, the easy stuff. You used to be shipmates with Rangram.
Yes.
Did you ever talk in length? Like, hey, if I were ever to, quit the crew of the Tromacrates and start a business somewhere, that place would be.
We certainly talked. I can't say that we ever had that specific conversation. But he did often say that the part of being on the Tromacrates that he enjoyed so much was seeing the world and traveling.
Okay. Is there anything you could maybe help us? Like, if I was to give you a map, is there some spells you could do to like maybe pinpoint a location? Is that possible? Between scry and locate person.
Oh, we can kill this fucker by 3:00 p.m.
Not quite, no.
No?
If I scry, I can see him in this moment, though it doesn't necessarily show me very much about his surroundings. Or if
Mhm.
he's within a certain range, I can locate
Mhm.
his exact location.
Yeah, let's do that.
Which,
Locate person.
all right, and you're looking for Rangrim.
Rangrim, yes, the Scuzzy Scuzzball.
But he's not within 1,000 feet.
Yeah. Well,
And
at least we'll know what ship it is, all right?
he's
Will
left.
you?
No, he left
It'll narrow it.
weeks ago.
Right.
Will
Because
it?
there's two.
Scry.
Well, you said there's two east and like one west or something like that. And if we know a general direction, maybe like that could help, right?
But if he's outside of 1,000 feet, you won't get anything.
Oh shit.
It's like
Okay.
radar.
Fuck. Okay.
So we scry, and then we get a ship, and that's gonna have a Nemios in it, and then we track him down really slowly like a shark.
Is there a way we can figure out where these ships are headed? You know, I mean, we know the directions, but like, Animeos, have you been to many places?
Why, yes, I can say I have.
Hmm.
How can I be of service, gentlemen?
Rangrim has stolen from us.
Ah.
And then fled
yes.
the city.
Yes, I was there.
When he fled,
Well, when I woke up and he was gone.
Uh-uh. Any ideas of maybe
I thought he opened up a shop here.
where he might go?
I thought that was the plan as well.
But
But
then
I
we
believe-
literally came to threaten him again at his shop. A
Yes,
shop.
I don't quite... I won't pretend to know what was going on in his mind, but I did notice that as soon as you left the Isle, he left the Isle. I believe whatever he was doing was essentially a show waiting for you all to leave.
I fucking called it. The roll tide. The roll tide, baby.
Shit. But you also said when we left the Isle, he left the Isle, so that was one of the ships narrowed down. You said one left. One
yeah.
left like a week after.
Gavin's already there. The Roll Tide is the one that left the day after you guys left.
Okay. Tide. We have a ship name.
What direction was that one going?
East.
Fuck yeah.
We're gonna kill this ship.
PPEG, right here. Alright, so, for all four of you, is there anything else you guys want to do before you sleep tonight?
Let's scry on that piece of shit.
Is this gonna be our Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Let's fucking do it.
Would you like me to scry on Rangrim?
What that piece of shit's doing. I mean, I guess I won't be able to see, but you can see. You can tell us what that piece of shit's doing. Wait, will he know?
What level is
It's-
the scry?
It's a 5th level, I think.
I want him to know. I want him to know he's being watched. That piece of shit.
It is 5th level.
Well beyond
Um,
my capacity.
He will... I do have the ability to do so. There is a chance that he could fight it off.
Oh.
Are you able to communicate with him at all? Maybe?
No.
No?
Adagio can.
Wait, what? Adagio can what?
You
Oh,
can
yeah.
communicate with.
All right. Well, okay, maybe we shouldn't spook him. Maybe he thinks that he's in the clear now and we can catch him off guard later. What do you think?
We can
'Cause,
square
like-
him at any time. This is hilarious. Oh.
Nemius, what do you think? What do you think? Yeah.
I think that you all are on a holy quest from the gods, and he's trying to make floating planks of wood.
Hey,
Who cares what you think?
they are more than
Not
floating planks of wood, all right? And he stole from us. It's not
Of
the
course.
it's not what happened. It's the principle, all right? And
Of
I even
course.
told him I'd take his spine, and I fully intend to take. Listen, his spine will be on my wall in Delphi, okay?
All I am saying is that if you are on a level where you're fighting dragons and titans, perhaps one dwarf is not the end of the world.
Or if we are on the level of fighting dragons and titans, there is no way we're gonna let a fucking dwarf.
This will damage our reputation if we don't take care of this soon.
I am
Maybe not that
merely
much, but
a
like-
holy man trying to bring a bit of peace into this circumstance.
Both peace. We all know Poseidon's moods rage like the ocean.
Is there a magical enchantment you can put in a small vessel to make it just go really fast? You know, really fast.
I mean, I'm sure it's possible. I wouldn't know how to even begin that.
Like if you were to have maybe like a 2-person canoe, right, with a sail, and you just cast
Like a-
gust with
Like a
sail,
sailboat.
maybe. I don't know.
What is to the east of us?
Persia.
Oh, he literally meant this dude is halfway to Persia.
Yeah, I thought he was just like saying, "Fuck knows where he is." You know?
No,
I mean,
what we
it
need to
is
do-
both. It is both those things. So like, it's not immediately Persia.
So he would have to go
you-
around the continent, or no,
you,
sorry,
have
east
you
to
have
west.
you have the Isles of Ilium, and the rest of the isles in the Trident Sea, and then you get to Persia. The western coast of Persia is where the ruins of Troy is, and then you have way more beyond that.
Oh, but he did say he was looking for a shore that wasn't like as violent as Vultures, right? I remember him saying that.
Uh,
I do
yeah.
remember that. Yes.
Can we go to Apple's
So
Folly? I wanna
let's go to Apple's Folly. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. I'm down.
Let's go.
Listen,
Wait for the
listen.
Riptide to come back, or the Roll Tide.
We gotta.
Do we
And then
know?
We asked
I'm not
them
even here.
where they dropped Rangram off at, and if he said anything on the boat, and then we teleport there, preferably disguised, and then we sneak up behind him while he doesn't think about it, and we stab him
Many times, repeatedly.
or shoot him.
Lightning bolt through a window.
But for now, we play the waiting game.
Do we know what direction Cassandra's ship is?
You could ask Anemios.
Anemios, do you know what direction Cassandra's ship is? Maybe know that.
I don't know where they are currently, but she essentially just took them on a lap of the isle, so they could be close to the spear point at this point.
I see. Okay. Do you know of maybe another place to the east that has less violent shores, maybe more profitable for a market of something
Of course.
ocean themed? I mean, I know there's a few islands out there, right?
There are certainly lots of dock cities on the Isles of Ilium. Even if you head southeast to the Hephaestus Islands, or even southern still to Crete, there are a great many ports all along those routes.
Okay. Well, it appears we have to play the waiting game, I guess. Either way, regardless of the time, Rengram is fucked. All right. Well, thank you,
Cool.
Anemios.
So, anything the four of you would like to do before bed?
I'd
Yeah.
like to kill Rengram.
Go ahead, Illmaye.
I want to turn invisible, go back to the horned boar,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to get into the office and leap through some of the.
Hold on, let's get one step at a time.
Yep.
The office is locked when you get there.
I have these tools.
Go ahead, Thieves' Tools check.
25.
25. The door opens. You see it's dark.
Okay. Do I see anybody in there?
Not that you can see.
Okay. Then I'll go in and I will pull out my lantern so I can
Okay.
see.
There you go. You light up the room.
And I'm looking for files of jobs taken, and hopefully they're organized by the person who took them or something. I'm trying to see what kind of jobs that Nala took.
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Ancient Graysian file system.
11.
11. It is not nearly as organized as you wish it to be. So you're definitely here for a while. And because you're also at the same time you're trying to do your best to keep it as exactly how you found it, so that no one notices that you were here. So it is slow going, and you certainly get the sense just from this that you're seeing a lot of names pop up over and over again, and Nala's is not popping up very often at all. That being said, after about an hour or two of searching, you do find one form from a mission that Nala took. You see that it, from the scribbles that you see, it was a one-day escort mission for someone from the Olympic Committee.
Okay. Cool. Well, now I know what kind of jobs she takes. What I wanted. Then I'll put everything back, close the door and lock it back.
Okay.
And head back to the bleeding prey.
Okay. You guys all rest for the evening? Illmaye.
Hmm.
You, as you sleep, can feel pressure, almost like magnetic pressure, pulling your chest forward. Your eyes aren't even open, not even in the dream. You're not even sure if it is a dream. You just feel momentum, inertia. And you're woken at a heavy knock on the door. You and Adagio both wake up.
There are no peepholes, right? Because this is like...
No.
Okay, I'll hurriedly make sure all my stuff's on, fully armed. Pull out
Adagio, as you're awoken by this slamming of the door, you turn to Illmaye and you see that she is standing upright in the bed.
Are you good?
Yeah.
What are you standing on the bed for? You weirdo? That's how you normally sleep? Oh
Apparently.
yeah. Okay, well I'm
Apparently.
also get dressed.
Yeah.
Are you
No.
expecting someone? Because I'm not.
No, it's why I'm preparing.
Okay, well I'll open the door anyway, because I'm magical. And I open the door.
You open the door, you see before you the hulking metal form of Helm.
I was hoping it was Alchemanos himself, because oof, that man can enter my bedroom any day.
And you see this metal form with the open helm with just this sort of like arcane fire coming out of it. And it just stands there in the doorway.
What was his name again? I forget this thing.
Helm.
No.
Oh, literally Helm. I'm
Yeah.
dead. Hi, Helm. Hello.
Hey.
I'm a wave. You gave me a heart attack.
What are you doing here?
We're on a mission. Why?
And you hear a different voice come out of him. Link has told me she's sensed her sister here in this city. Why would you bring another Link to the same place?
I share a singular brain cell with like 5 other people. What did you expect from us? My bad.
Get the Link away fast.
Well, yeah, yep, gotcha.
I can take us to Delphi, but without the others, there's no way for us to get back here.
It's fine.
Helm takes one step forward and just towers over you, and you can feel the heat from the arcane fire in him. Get out of town.
Okay, well, assuming that we're both wearing our things, I'm just gonna sloomp. Did I get a full rest, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Helm turns and storms out of the room.
Golly.
Well,
You think somebody's freaking mother's panties were in a twist?
well, we kind of did make a little mistake.
It was an innocent one. And it
Please
was
tell me I
purpose.
wasn't there.
No, you weren't.
You
there.
were.
Wow.
Okay, God.
Okay, well, I guess me and Illmaye are we actually dipping?
I mean, I kind of want to get this mission done.
Yeah, me too.
What if
I can go back with the I mean, you don't need me for the assassination. I could just hold on to the Link and sit in Delphi for like 24 hours.
sure.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
hand me the box. I can't even open it because Alexio sealed it, so
Yeah.
hand me the box.
I hand him the box.
As you pick up the box, you feel that magnetic pull again. And it's not even that you're intentionally not letting it go. It's that it actually feels difficult for you to release the box.
Oh my gosh, take it and go.
I'll do what I can.
Adagio, make a strength check.
And I rage. Give me the damn box, Illmaye! This twice I've got to wrestle over a blood-glass cube with a Link in it. Okay, well, that's a 15 and a 14. Plus 2. It's a 19.
19. Yeah. You wrench it out, and Illmaye, as soon as it releases from your hands, you feel that complete lack of magnetic pull.
Oh, thank God. Okay, leave now.
Okay, adios. Boop.
Where are you going?
Delphi. I only have 1 gate stone. I don't have magical powers.
Oh, gotcha. So, you take the gate stone, and he's gone.
Oh, I hope I made the right decision.
So,
And what time is it right now?
early morning.
Okay. Well,
Wait, so Adagio had the only gate stone back to Delphi. I still
Oh.
have the other 2 pairs.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we can still
Okay.
get back. Yeah, we're fine. We got the.
yeah, we're good. We're good.
Adagio essentially can't get back to you, but you can get to Adagio.
Could
Yeah.
get to Adagio and then back to. Yeah, it'll work. We're good.
Okay. Then I'll get up, get ready, put my disguise on, since nobody knows that I'm Illmaye. Do I need to reroll?
Yeah, because now
Okay.
Adagio's not doing it for you.
Dang it. Okay. Come on.
you put your nose on crooked.
Just remember them high cheekbones and rest.
What am I? Deception? No, what am I rolling?
Yeah, deception.
Deception. 10.
10. You still don't look like Illmaye, and you bear a passing resemblance to the person you looked like yesterday.
Well, whatever. It's before the meeting time, so I'm gonna rush as fast as I can over to the gate to the inner ring, and I guess I'm just gonna wait here because I have no way to do anything. So hopefully they come out because
If I got a long rest, I can message I can use sending to the group again.
Sure.
Especially given the fact that I left Vultures.
Yes,
Are you sending a message?
This time I will message Alexios on purpose. Yay.
Okay. What are you saying?
The links were attracting each other. Your dad is real mad at me. Well, actually, I'll say pseudo dad. Your pseudo dad is mad at me. So I dipped to Delphi with the link. Go find Illmaye.
Alexios, this wakes you up, but you do hear the message.
Oh. You pissed off the one smoke. That's cool. See you in Delphi? Peace sign.
I feel like you literally just said peace sign, like because you get
Colon,
Peace
close
sign.
parentheses. All right, Ryujin, you, upon hearing Alexios respond to this message, you are stirred awake as well.
so. What?
Okay, so apparently somehow the links were attracting each other, and the one smoke showed up at Illmaye and Adagio's in room and told us to get out of town immediately. To which
Okay.
Adagio did.
Yeah.
So where's Illmaye?
I'm assuming that she'd be in the in room still, trying to complete her mission.
We go.
Well, that depends. Would you want to leave Illmaye to complete the mission by herself, or do you want to just go see Adagio? He's pretty safe, I would think.
I mean, well,
Wow, you're thinking about this.
where did they stay again? Was it in the
The bleeding
'cause
crayon.
Bleeding Prey.
and that's in the outer. Okay, so
We can walk out, we just can't walk back in.
Hey, Nemeos,
Oh, good morning, gentlemen.
are you able to send a message?
Of course, yes.
Can you message Illmaye and see if they're okay?
All right. He makes some arcane signs in the air, and Illmaye you hear in your head. Illmaye, it is Seaman and Nemeos. Your friends are wondering if you are right.
Yes, I'm outside the inner gates waiting for them.
Wonderful. She's actually at the gate.
Oh. Okay.
Thanks.
Let's go get her.
Is there any breakfast, or we're in his room?
Yeah.
We just woke up and Nemeos, he's still in bed.
Yeah. He's like,
Damn it!
um,
Okay, nah, I still sleep.
Yes, I can put a pot of tea on.
No. Stay.
That's fine.
Stay. Go to bed. Shh.
All right. Good night, gentlemen.
Okay, I guess we'll go get Illmaye.
All right. You guys head over to the gate to the inner ring, and as you exit the gate, you are reunited with Illmaye.
Hello.
Okay, so wait, people around us.
There's some passersby. No one's really paying attention. It's early morning, so there's not a ton of people around.
Okay.
What happened to your nose? It's
Okay.
crooked.
Okay. So, the link acted up yesterday when we got close to the One Smote's tower. Kind of forgot about it, to be honest. Then Helm showed up at the inn, and the One Smote pretty much yelled at us. So, Adagio left with
As
the
we're
gate
talking,
stone.
can I just kind of pull Illmaye into like an alleyway and try to fix like?
Yeah, as she's talking, you just adjust her nose and her cheekbones.
Because I'm proficient with a disguise kit, so I could.
Yeah,
try to-
you helped to make her look a little more like she did yesterday.
Okay, so Adagio is there, but so yesterday we were able to meet with Nala's assistant. Okay, and I learned more about the types of jobs that she takes, and I convinced the assistant to talk to Nala about going with us. I had to mention a few things like that we have the helm because apparently she never takes any type of job that's more than a day, pretty much, because her whole entire existence is for the Olympics. So all she does is train, so she never wants to take away from that. And apparently she doesn't like anything too dangerous because she doesn't want to hurt herself. But I think I convinced the assistant, to at least get us a meeting. Okay? So that's happening this morning, and I want to go through with it, see if we can convince her. It shouldn't be too long of a trip, hopefully, because she knows about the helm of teleportation to get us there, because I had to convince them somehow. And then we do the deed. Then we can go to Delphi because the expected trip is 3 to 5 days. So we can go to Delphi for a little bit, then we'd have to come back here, though, to say that she died. Is that okay?
So what about Adagio? Gonna leave him in Delphi, or
I mean, Delphi's pretty safe.
we think?
But, like, this shouldn't... If Nala agrees, we can just do it right now, and then she literally can be dead by the end of the day. You think we can trust Adagio to be by himself? Or...
I mean, that's like, what if they have a way to escape us? You know, like, what if there's something we're not accounting for here? Like, what if they have a word of recall? I don't know.
I seriously doubt it. I also broke into the Horned Boar and went through some of their old files to find what types of job she takes. So if this does fail, I have a second plan. Okay? All we need to do is have a notice that has something to do with the Olympics. And she should take it.
Olympic wrestler needed.
Okay? So at least let me see if I can talk to her. And we can go from there.
Okay.
Okay. I'm heading back.
All right, you head back.
Sammy, on a power
yeah.
level of 1 to 20, what does Nala look like?
30.
Sick. Doing great.
She's actually a god. You head to the Bleeding Prey, and as you walk in, is it going to be who's going into the Bleeding Prey?
I will not.
I figured it was just me.
Yeah.
The rest of them aren't. Yeah, the rest of them aren't disguised.
Okay. You walk in. It's very early, so there's not a ton of people here right now. And you walk into the meeting room, and you see sitting there is a green dragonborn, sort of getting some dirt from under her nails. She looks up. She goes, "I hear that there is a job."
Yes, there is, and I hope you're the one for it.
We
So
shall
I'm
see.
assuming that Sosar talked to you,
He did.
and would you be interested?
No,
Why not?
because this seems incredibly dangerous. And while the reward is quite interesting, and I would certainly love to have Godstone on me for the branding, it seems a bit too much of a risk for very little glory.
Well, I guess then you're gonna miss out on some pretty cool things. I've heard that this Hen Temple has some good prizes. You never know, might help you.
Perhaps, but I have all the prizes I need, and she just has her golden bands on.
Well, if you say so, then I guess our partnership isn't meant to be.
Well, this was a lovely conversation and well worth my time. I will be sure to tell Sosar about just how successful this meeting went.
Well, I think you should take it easy on him. He seems like he's really trying.
Oh yes, and maybe one day he will be a wonderful Olympian. But in the meantime, he is helping me become one of the greatest Olympians of all time.
All right. Heading out.
A pleasure meeting.
Okay. So as I walk out, nobody's around me. Anybody, like, I walk out of the tavern and start just walking in a random direction of seeing if anybody's following me since they know about the Godstone.
Make a perception check.
Hmm.
16? No one seems to be following you. There are some people heading your same direction, but it's unclear that if they're, like, actively following you.
Okay. Then I'm gonna just dip into an alley and turn invisible.
Okay.
And start making my way back to Alexios and Ryujin
Alright.
invisibly.
It was a very quick meeting, so Alexios, Ryujin, anything that you did in the last 15 minutes or so?
I feel like we're just talking about how bad we're gonna kill Rangram.
Yeah, man, fuck that guy.
That son of a bitch.
You think it's too far, like taking his spine, putting it on a wall?
I mean, you told him that you were gonna do it. At this point,
fuck
you
him,
kind of
I'm gonna do
have
it.
to.
Fuck him. Man, I would. Besides, he's the spineless Gorm poser.
Actually, that's a good question. Is like killing things and putting them on your wall like a Poseidon thing? Like your dad was pretty good at it. He skinned the cat, put him on a wall.
Maybe? I don't know. It kind of just like it wasn't really something that I'm not sure. It was just kind of impulse,
Was that natural, or were you like, yeah? No, I feel like you said that before your dad skinned the glory.
I mean, at first it was just a threat, but now it's, gonna
canon.
happen. Yeah.
So, I mean, wait.
Listen, Rangram was a spineless coward in life, and he'll die a spineless coward.
I mean, you're gonna take out his spine while it's still alive?
Well, maybe not that. I mean, maybe. Who knows? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But when he shows up in the underworld, he's not gonna have a spine. Okay.
Gotcha.
He'll be walking around like two legs with a flabby upper torso. I don't know.
Oh look, there goes Illmaye.
Oh wow!
Invisibly.
I forgot you
She
were
wasn't invisible until the alleyway.
I
Oh,
forgot
Illmaye,
you bat
you-
down the alleyway.
They both get stabbed in the kidney. There's
Illmaye,
Illmaye.
as you approach Alexios and Ryujin, they're just talking about how much they're gonna kill Rangram.
I'll turn visible and I'm like, what'd Rangrim do?
Holy God, you scared me.
That son of a bitch.
He stole from us.
Oh, did he leave like he thought he was going to?
Yes.
Yeah, that was so hard to see that coming.
You know what? I don't have time for your adolescent sass right now. I've got to kill a dwarf, okay?
Okay, well, first off, plan failed. Forgot to do plan B, but I don't think I have a time limit on this. And I feel like we probably should get to Delphi. So we'll put a pin in this for now. We have a better plan the next time we attempt this, because we just need to do some kind of job that involves the Olympian Committee in some sort of capacity. So that
You
should
get
be
one of those really, really nice Persian wrestlers I've heard so much about.
Yeah, that's a wonderful idea.
We could recruit like the best wrestler from Sparta to face an Olympian for a specific amount of treasure that we may or may not have at this time.
Okay. Well, I think we need to get back to Delphi. I think we've wasted enough time here, even though I really wanted to do this, but it's just not meant to be right now.
Okay. I mean, sure. All right.
Okay.
Makes sense.
And when the one smoke yell at you, did he happen to say anything about me? You didn't say that I was here, right?
No. He literally was just like, get out now.
Leave.
Okay.
He's very
Go
nervous.
away.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, so we need to figure out something to do with this link. We can't keep carrying it around with us, especially if we're going after other links.
Is there a way we can try and give it to a god? I mean, I thought that we should try when we get to Delphi. We should try.
Yeah, so when we get to Delphi, everybody talks to the parents. See if any
Okay.
of them will do something about it.
I mean, do we have anything else left to do here? I mean, I can take us back right now.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Where are you going?
I assume I have a piece of like brickwork from the manor, right?
Yeah, let's say yes.
Okay. Well, because I'm pretty sure that would be because it's a place I'm very familiar with and I've spent a lot of time. It would be pretty hard to.
You
fuck
got
that up
something
anyway.
from the manor. I just can't remember what it is.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was a piece of like the wall. I don't know. Well, okay. Do I still roll? Hold on. let me
Yeah,
check.
you still roll.
Okay. Because so I have an associated object. I would have to get a 1 to fail.
Yes.
Okay. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen. 55.
Okay. So, as you all collectively hold your breath, you out of existence and back to Delphi. Now, several hours prior to this, Adagio,
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
you appear in a dark closet. And you see
As one
there
does.
is a note posted to the inside of this door, and the glow from your body illuminates this note. And you see it just says, "Please announce yourself if it's the middle of the night. Love, Amber."
What time is it?
When you left Vultura, it was early morning, so here it would still be dark.
Bet I'm gonna pull out my viola,
As you do,
kick the door open.
you hear a voice in your head. "You brought me so close to my sister, and then you took me away. That was not a wise choice." That's it.
She speaks. No,
So,
just ignore her.
you burst open the door.
I kick open the door and I sing the song of Adagio.
You hear something shatter as you see Keth comes out. He's like, "Ugh, fucking house. Hey everyone, Adagio's back."
I cast guiding bolts. Wah! Evil Adagio. Imagine. On your toes, soldiers. Just because I wear an ally's face doesn't mean I'm who you think I am.
All right, do you want me to test you?
What if
Yeah,
I
but-
was an intruder?
I'm a rage because they've never seen me do that.
Do you give yourself a tail?
I'm gonna do the claws because those look menacing.
You've
Guess
gotten a
what?
bit more powerful, haven't you?
Upgrades.
Yeah.
Upgrades.
Well, that you look great.
I feel like Adagio
Anything
literally
good.
just went
really-
like,
Warrior cat style.
Uh,
Okay,
well,
then I release my rage and be like,
Huh?
where's breakfast? Where's breakfast?
It's very early in the morning, sir.
That's okay. We wake up at dawn in this household. Y'all better get some French toast. I'll be out at the temples. I'll see you in 5.
Okay. You leave the front door of Sunbrown Manor, and it is dark. Like, the sun has not risen yet.
That's okay. I glow. Woo!
All right. You head to the Sun Center Temple?
Yeah.
All right.
I wanna
Anything
see
you want to do
Kara.
there?
I've not seen that
Oh,
man in
shit.
forever.
Don't they still think I'm dead?
No, we
You
came back.
told the staff. You
Oh.
told the staff.
I told the staff, but
Yeah.
that's it, right?
That's
I
okay.
Like
believe so.
everyone else in Delphi thinks I'm dead.
I think you told the staff, and you also told Odella, if I remember correctly.
Okay. But I told Odell to like keep it hush.
To, like,
hush,
keep it on the
for
DL.
sure.
Yeah.
Correctly.
Yeah. Okay. So
That's
Kenai, he probably knows him well, but like everyone else is like, yeah, that Ryujin guy,
we
fucking
have tea time.
sleeping with the fishes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'll just go visit Karo at the Sun Temple. He's
All
probably
right.
sleeping. Not done yet, but
Yeah, you don't see him currently, but the Sun Center Temple is available and open for use if you'd like.
Ooh. I'll be like, you see, oh, what? Isn't it nice to be worshipped by people? Father, oh, he who carries the sun upon his back. So I kind of got this thing on my back. She talks to me when she's angry. She's kind of weird. She doesn't talk otherwise. What am I supposed to do with this? Like, y'all kind of never give us like a back door I should throw these things into? Like, am I supposed to be collecting these all together? What do you want me to do with this thing? Or like a trash can to put her in and let me know you'll pick her up on Thursday.
Roll a D100.
100. Is it this one? It is this one. Oh, pops. Damn, I really don't have another one? I don't have a tens one? Where's my 10? I mean, I guess it would be the exact same math, but I don't feel like doing it. Okay, there we go. I don't feel like choosing which one is the 10. I got a 99. So, you know,
You get no response.
I want to take a picture of this. It's so done.
You get the equivalent of a door closed in your face. All right. You spend some time here, and you see that the sun is beginning to rise. And as you make your way back to Sunbrown Manor, where you do smell the sound of, you smell the smell of breakfast cooking. You hear a and you see directly in the dining room, Ryujin, Anura, Alexios, and Illmaye all pop into existence.
You guys made it just in time for breakfast.
Hell yeah. Wait a second. Hold on.
Bacon.
Are we forgetting something?
You're forgetting my guiding bolt. What?
Instant.
Intruders!
Wait. We should give me the link.
What? No,
I'm gonna go talk to Poseidon, see if he wants this shit.
I'm dead. Some random
Do
dude.
we wait
just
after breakfast? Let's
into
eat
my
breakfast
house
first.
and
Fuck
asked
it.
for a link.
Fuck it. We're eating food.
So, you do see Keth and Amber and the rest of your crew here eating breakfast, and you also see Alexios' mom, Roxanne, and Baylin, her companion. You also see, coming down the stairs for breakfast, is Cora.
Roxanne.
You see, as she
enters.
enters and she sees you all, her eyes go wide, and she sort of gets a bit pink and shy, and just sort of grabs some food and eats extremely quickly.
Hey, there's no eating before prayers.
Well, hello, everybody. We're back.
Roxanne. All you ever do.
Amber comes and actually gives you a hug. And she's like, "It's good to see you all. How you doing?"
Oh my gosh, I've missed you
Not
so
too
much.
bad.
You guys missed it. I've died like twice since the last time I saw you.
Don't you talk about that.
What?
He's
Are you
not
being
joking.
serious?
Want to see the scars? So I lift my shirt.
Oh gods.
You want to see mine? I'll lift mine and show him like literally the chest cavity that was emptied, but like put back together.
It's just one of those things that happen, you guys. I promise to invite you to my funeral the next time I die.
Yeah.
What
What about you guys? I
Any
want to
minute.
inside check them. They look stronger. Have they been practicing? Are they good at their jobs?
Has Amber
Make an
been
insight
working
check.
out?
Inside check. And then I want to like swipe my finger on a random counter and be like, is there dust on it?
Okay.
Wait, where are my 20s? Here's my 20. That is a 13 plus 7 makes it a dirty 20.
30-20? Yeah, I mean, they don't seem nearly as strong as you guys. But they seem strong. They're in good shape. They seem happy, healthy, strong, and there is no dust.
How y'all doing? Any major updates?
Not really. I mean, we've been loving having your guests here. There was another person who came yesterday who said that she had also been told to come, but she felt a little awkward with you not here, so she has a room at a tavern, but we told her that she was of course welcome to stay if she was a friend of yours.
What does she look like?
She's small, and she's got this shock of purple hair.
Paloma has returned. What
Have they
tavern
finished
did she go to?
Is there any water? Have they put salt water in the little temple out back yet?
You did.
I did. That's right. Wow.
Yeah, you can have this, I
Yes,
guess.
the gnomish girl. She's at the Holy Man. If you wanted to catch up with her.
And it's the holy.
Oh yeah, I need to see her.
Wait, who is? I missed something. God damn it.
Paloma.
Oh.
Damn. Did she say anything while she was here? Like intentions or?
Well, she seemed a bit shy. Almost, I don't know. She seemed like she was almost embarrassed. I don't really know what the situation is there, but I told her if you all had told her to come, that the doors are open.
It's Alexios' ex-girlfriend.
No,
More
it's
like
not.
a sister.
Roxanne turns to you, Alexios.
No, Mom. She learned from the one smoked after me. She's more like a forged
vouch for this.
sister.
I can vouch for this.
I vouch for nothing. Romance.
And the champion that I beat to become champion.
Right. Yes. No, Paloma is a lovely girl, but has been defeated by my son here. She sort of finds your cheek and gives you a little shook.
Speaking of which, I got you a present.
Oh.
I got you a dress with it's very nice material. I think you'd be comfortable, and the sleeves are gone, so you can work in it.
She feels the texture of the dress. Goes, oh, Alexios. This feels expensive.
It was. We're rich now, Ma. So you can afford to like not sleep in my bed forever.
Yes.
Just saying, because we're gonna be here for a week or so.
Of course, we will find a lovely inn to stay in. We don't want to.
No. We have enough rooms here.
Yeah.
We have enough rooms here. If you want, we can make you guys bunk beds. You can sleep right above Alexios.
Oh.
Yeah? Yeah?
Perhaps not. Balin and I will find other lodgings. We don't want to disturb.
We'll just buy you a house. What are houses cost?
But okay, you're not disturbing. There's plenty of space here. There's plenty of rooms. We would be more than happy for you to stay here.
At this
It's
point,
always nice to
for
have
the
a woman's
first
touch.
time, Cora goes, if I am imposing, I would also be more than willing to find my own lodging.
No, listen.
No,
I'm
you're
gonna stand up and
basically
like put my hands down. No, shut up. You're staying. You're not imposing. You're fine. There's enough space for all of us, and more. All right.
Oh, well, now that you guys have spent some time in my father's holy
This is
city,
Sunbrow Manor,
do you
not
think?
Sunbrow Hut. Okay.
Adagio, Balin turns to you and she goes, "Oh, it's lovely here. Roxanne and I have been exploring every day." She turns to Cora. She goes, Cora has been taking use of the library and
I
has
love
been
that.
reading lots, which is it's great. But we want to get her out a bit more. And Cora's like,
But Cora, what kind of books do you read?
oh, really a bit of everything.
Okay, cool. Because I have this stack of fan fiction about the gods, and you have to read it.
Oh, all right. That sounds.
They're
That is
steamy.
that is how
They're
Arachne got.
They're romance novels, and I love them. And I slide her a list of novels I've read.
I
Oh,
like that's blasphemy.
You're blasphemy.
this list
It's
is quite
real
long.
stories, but they're all fanfics.
Well, I will lead you to Illmaye, if I remember correctly, am I staying in your room?
Yeah.
Would you like me to
think
move my
so.
things to a different room?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I kind of want mine.
You
my
can,
room back.
Of course. I'll go in. She puts her plate away and heads upstairs.
I can help you find one.
Oh, it's quite all right. Thank you.
I insist.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. I don't think I'm good at okay. I got a. Okay, that's 11.
11. She goes, no, it's really I would be embarrassed. The room is quite filthy. It's quite all right.
I'm going to
There she
try
goes
to
upstairs.
ask if we've gotten any mail or anything.
Roxanne, if you'd like, you can have my bedroom. It's kind of at this point a spare. I mean, all I've gotten there is a hammock, and I can take that down in 2 minutes. I'll probably just sleep on the roof like I have been when I'm here.
Oh,
You can share rooms with me.
That is
Who
if
you-
you want.
who you saying that to,
I'm not
Alexios?
going to use it.
Oh, Ryujin.
Oh, okay.
You want me to?
Yeah.
You're going to be bunkmates?
There's a live fire in my room, and my mother's blind.
You can feel the heat. She's not senseless.
All right, so
Oh.
you all find your lodgings. Everyone sort of shifts in the house. Is there anything else you'd like to do this morning in Delphi?
Did we get any mail?
No mail. No.
Correspondence?
There's a few like fan mail from people in Delphi, but mostly it's not mail. It's just like gifts and that sort of thing.
There's like a fan club.
You're
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Have breakfast with me, Adagio. Oh, bet. Let's go.
Okay.
Ryujin?
Um,
Illmaye, go ahead.
I would like to, at some point with the link, go to the Temple of Poseidon. I assume we're all going to try that.
Yep.
I figured as much. Yeah.
Yep.
So
I was gonna
Ryujin
gather
first.
everybody. Yep.
All right, Ryu, you head to the Poseidon Temple, the very familiar temple where you
Mhm.
feel comfortable completely submerging yourself.
Yes.
Can't roll.
So, okay, when I'm
That's the
underwater, don't I literally haven't done this, but I remember the last time I looked at my character sheet, when I was looking through all the Poseidon stuff, it said if you're submerged at a +1
Yeah.
to. So my target is instead of 34, 35 max, right?
Correct. Yeah.
I'm underwater.
Okay.
Ow, these things are sharp. Oh my god.
Before you roll, what'd you get?
I got a 29.
Okay. What do you want to say?
I'll send you a picture.
I believe you. What do you want to say?
Holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna say. I know we're supposed to do this on our own. And I really appreciate the last time we spoke, you apologizing, that whole interaction. It was nice. I will say, we have no viable means of containing this link besides giving them to the gods. I mean, that's what happened with the last one that we had. Gave it to a god, taken care of. I mean, we can keep it in a blood glass cube, but that's very temporary, and we have no other means of containing their magic beacon that they give off. Is it possible you could take this off our hands? I mean, what better place than with a god, right?
you send your message both outward into this water and upward to Olympus.
I think it's been too soon. I don't think it's gonna work.
For the second time in about 2 or 3 days, it feels like it should work, but it doesn't.
Is it because we spoke? How long was that? That last?
The dream?
Yeah.
Either way, that has no effect on this particular ability.
Oh. Okay. Weird. I'll turn to everyone else and say I feel like it should have worked, but something was off. Something was wrong. It didn't. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right. It's like when you send a text, it gets all the way to sending, like right, the loads all the way, and then it says error, right? Try again. You know, it's like that.
Well, I guess the rest of us can try, and maybe we can ask about what's going on.
Okay. I can't believe I got a 20. These fucking things are awesome. I've never rolled this well with D100s, but these, I'm never going to use anything else.
All right. Which god is next?
I can go.
All right. You all head over to the temple to Hermes.
Oh, it's just like the first time.
Yeah, for most of you, it's the first time. Illmaye has been in here like once before.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my
Illmaye...
god.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's you have to pass this. I love Hermes' voice.
I'm God.
Illmaye, you...
He's got that southern twang, you know?
Yeah. Illmaye, you sort of look around because last time you talked to Hermes here, he was just sort of like chilling in the temple. You look around, you don't see him immediately.
Then I'm just gonna sit on a bench off to the side, with the link, and be like, we have a problem. We accidentally got 2 links too close to each other, and I don't know what happened, but we have no means of keeping these links. And if we're hunting more, what are we doing with the ones we've caught? The last one a god took, so I'm hoping you have some way of taking this as well. Also, Regent's having some problems reaching Poseidon. If you have anything about why that is, I greatly appreciate it. That's it.
Roll your 100.
Oh, jeez.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Artemis was like extremely offended that there was a link in her holy forest, but Apollo has had 2 titans in his holy city, and he's just like blah.
Nah, I rolled a 58. I didn't make it.
58, yeah, no. Maybe
Damn it,
Hermes is elsewhere right now. His attention is divided, but he does not respond.
Well, Alexios, you're the last chance.
We'll just take it to Artemis's forest. It worked once, right?
This is a lot of pressure.
I wish I could give you advantage, but it's only on D20 rolls.
Yeah. So, you all shift over. It's like just going down the street. Shift over to the temple to Hephaestus. The forge is ablaze. Oh, yeah.
Totally forgot to mention, before we left, I just disguised myself to like...
Oh, sure.
I'm like keeping a little bit behind them, hood up, whole shebang to try and not be noticed.
Sure. In the temple of Hephaestus, Alexios, you take the lead. What are you doing?
I am gonna throw a couple pieces of copper into the fire. Is Torbera here?
You don't see currently, no.
Okay.
It's still early.
Gotta toss a couple pieces of copper into the fire.
You can see them
And-
start to bubble.
Pray. Just, hey, big guy. In a bit of a bind here. We have a link. Another one. Once again, thanks for the faith. Don't know what to do with it, and it's really limiting our movements and options. Also, no one else's parents are answering. Was wondering if that's like a thing that we know about, or, can start to communicate on. And, happy Hanukkah and all.
Alright, roll your 100.
Oh, 86.
Yeah, sorry. Bessus is just too far away right now.
Can I turn to everyone?
The gods.
There is one surefire way to speak to the gods. And someone who is creating a way for each of us to speak to our parents who are no longer seeking communication.
Someone we can't trust.
First
Who wants to do Illmaye harm.
It's gonna take
I just want to do Illmaye harm.
How long is it gonna take though?
The
It's like
ritual...
16 more days.
16
It's been
more
a couple
days.
16 more days.
Well,
Who is this person?
Kenai's ritual to speak to the gods through our bodies. Kenai doesn't need to know that we have a link on us, but when we speak to our parents privately, yo, Boonks, can you let me know how to get rid of these things?
You trust Kenai?
I trust him as much as he's a highly respected individual in my father's most holiest of cities.
yeah, but
Nadar was
What
a
about
highly
stuff-
respected.
But how many times is that going to happen? Twice in a row?
Lightning strike in
I
the same place
told
twice.
you. What
It happened
have you done?
once, but then.
He's an extremist with an attitude problem. Yes, I know, he's Russian. Come on. But
He's what? What is that? What does that mean? Russia?
Who's
he's
Russia?
like, you see how your eyes are like almond shaped? His are like square shapes.
Did you say that?
Yeah, can we move past
That's
that?
how
Can you
describe this character.
Even the music stopped.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Okay, so I suggest we try this every day until it works.
Well, what if there's something like it's some type of disconnect, like something is going on? Because I
It happened to
I
Hades?
feel like it should have worked. I mean, like every time that it's worked, I get this feeling right before, and then I'm able to speak, with him.
What is it? Is it
And this
only-
time I got that feeling, and then it's just like nothing. Like the line disconnected. Whatever that
Well,
means.
we could always Honora could possibly do something too. I mean, don't they have that one thing where they can speak
Commune? I can
to
cast. What is it? Is it commune? Is that what it's called?
Commune.
Yeah,
Yes,
can't
commune.
you do that?
That's a cleric spell too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can cast that. Me and any other high level cleric would also be able to do it.
Are you a high level cleric?
I'm a 6th level cleric.
On a scale of 1 to 20, what? How much clerical
Actually, I'm
ability?
7. I'm a 7th level.
Okay,
Oh.
so can you cast it?
I don't know. Let me look at my spells. I'm so sorry. I didn't memorize the list.
You gotta have commune.
Oh.
What happens if you commune
I have
and your dad's
divination.
not there?
Can I cast it?
The number you have dialed is currently unavailable.
Yeah, I can't cast commune. I'm not strong enough. So sorry. You can ask
So
the
sorry.
Nemios.
Well,
Actually,
I
I can
mean,
just
can't we? I mean, we can ask any of the clerics that are
Any
working in
cleric.
any of these temples.
Yeah,
But
but
do
it would
we
be to their
wanna-
god. It would be, yeah.
Yeah, but do we want to word questions that? Cause not a lot of people know that we're on this link quest.
And Akara's not strong enough.
At the very least,
to
we could have him
commune, is he?
try and see if there's like a communication barrier.
Yeah.
So we can start off with Poseidon, because Poseidon's the one that's like
Yeah.
wonking out. We could just ask him to like attempt to communicate to Poseidon. And then when we have our questions,
Poseidon's wonking out, right? All we think is like we effectively think all the gods are dead right now. Like nobody's answering.
Wouldn't we lose our abilities? If we,
You
like,
would. So
I
you
would. But one of us is a warlock to their dad.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
That's a good point. I mean, if Poseidon or Apollo were dead, you guys probably would not be able to do your magic.
I'm gonna try a quick little Eldritch Blast just at the ground. You know, nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy.
Seems
We're
fine.
good. It's just I don't know what's happening, but I think we're okay.
Yeah, so we know that whatever's happening with Poseidon isn't the same thing as what's happening with Hades, because all the Hades people lost their powers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we know that that link is in the ocean, isn't it? Isn't it possible that it's just attacking Poseidon's kingdom and he's just over there dealing with it?
Could be. That's probably a
It
good.
could be very preoccupied to the point of like, bitch, I'm busy.
Listen, all I'm saying is like, this is sus, and for me
we could
personally,
just talk to your brother. We could talk to King.
Theseus?
I thought it was Percy. I was gonna say Perseus.
I mean,
I
yeah, if you want, we
could.
can.
He's a whole champion.
Yeah, we can travel.
I mean, but I've never.
I meant messaging. I was not trying to travel all the way to.
We just got here.
Okay, well then message him. Have you met him though? That's the thing.
No, none of us have. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess I have, but I can't cast it.
You can do it through me like we did with Philippos.
Elepos. Is that possible? Can we actually
Or
do
at
it?
least attempt, I guess.
It's a challenge,
I've seen his face.
We
but
can
you would
try it.
also know as both a champion and the king of Athens that he may have some sort of magical ward that would prevent that kind of intrusion.
Could you imagine if he didn't, Menelaus, and he's just talking shit all the time? He's like,
Right.
suck, dude. I'm a better king than you. Warriors, trash. Your armada, your fleet, garbage. Get good, bro. Basis.
Well, I think the best bet for now is we'll keep trying every day.
And if
Hopefully-
that fails, Nicholas Kenai. Hey. Look, I don't know about y'all, but I'm doing this. I want to speak to my dad, and
Why?
I'm sure the Eyes of Gaia have a long ass list of important things we haven't even thought about that they want to ask questions on.
What if they're
Well-
just trying to use us? Like, what if? I don't know, man. Like it.
Well,
There's
if I do
no-
it first and I get fucked up, attack and run.
Two of the eyes of guy are
I don't-
trying to kill us
Listen,
actively.
If the
you know
dumbest
that,
person in the
right?
party doesn't think it's a good idea, it's probably not a good idea. Okay, and I don't think it's a good idea.
Ooh.
Put that out there.
Yeah,
All
nobody
of my
else
predictions on
wants to
people
do
have
it.
been correct. I like Kenai. Actually, I did once predict that Cassandra would be a traitor. I called it the Golden Traitor in a dream once, and she hasn't betrayed us yet, so I mean, who knows?
But you did totally
Yeah.
call Triea being the secret princess of Athens.
Yep. That
Yeah.
was fun.
I feel like a lot. Shit, man. Isaac is just like real life Oracle of Delphi at this point.
Yeah.
Just knows.
So,
Okay, you know what? I've been outvoted. Fuck it. We're gonna blow off Kenai a second time. God forbid I want to talk to the god.
You can do it. I feel like if you die here, it's just gonna be
Why-
the same thing as like
But why does he
It's
want
not
all of
dying.
us? They want to talk
not
to the
that
gods. They
important
could
to my
deal with
dad.
just one. So, but the thing that gets my attention is why does
That's just
Kenai
each
want
of the
all of
different
us?
gods. That's 4 different gods.
Well, yeah, but
That's
I mean, at
four
this point,
different
you know,
gods
you figured
talking
he could take what he could get, but he needs all 5 of
He
us.
doesn't need an aura.
Well, 4, right? 4, 5. Sure.
5 if you include Korra.
5 if he knew.
oh, the
No one is gonna know that.
Where's Korra's mark on her hand?
No, it's on our ribcage.
ankle.
Oh, I'm a weirdo. I'm so sorry. I thought that was
It is-
Triea. I thought
No, it's
Triea.
Triea ribcage, Korra's ankle.
Uh,
There's so many fucking demigods in this fucking campaign.
Whose
Eric's is
fault
on
is that,
this.
Sammy?
Yeah, Eric's is forearm. Yeah. So, as you guys contemplate further moves and this sense of unease settles, especially for you, Ryujin. This sense of a connection that you at one point sort of took for granted that's now questionable. And we'll come back to that next week. With the full party next week.
Man.
Back in Delphi where it all began. Gotta
Well,
love
technically,
home
it all
base.
began.
It all began in Looms, that's true. This is where the hands of fate first united.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Bring it
y'all.
back, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us. Lunar, thank you for the bits. We really appreciate it. We will be back next Monday at 7:30 Eastern. You can check out this episode if you missed some of it. You can check it out in our VOD on Twitch right now, or you can check it out on YouTube, the edited version, on Saturday. And by edited, I just mean we took out like the intermission and stuff. So we will see you guys next week. Say bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.